What do you mean where the lights, where the camera is? Oh, right, okay. That one?
Yeah.
Is that set?
Yeah.
And that one.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, hang on. A little bit towards you.
Thanks. Am I live? Okay, thanks. Doing what? What, right in front of me? Okay. What, your side? Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Blind Angler. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just getting set up here a second, and we will be. You are on the Blind Angler as well, darling. Yeah. Just turned up, and going to try a couple of different methods today to get some fish, hopefully. So, yeah, let's get going. Oh, where did I put those rods? Here. Let's see which ones I want. There's that one there. And this one. So, today's aim is to try and fish one out far and one a bit closer in for flounder. All along here there's chance of cod, bass, flounder, conger, whiting, dogfish, thornback ray, loads of different species come out of here, to be fair. So let's get going, let's get set up. I'm going to fish, like I said, 2 different methods. One with a pulley penno on a multiplier. The other one, I'm thinking I'll use a 2-hook flapper with a fixed spool, just to see what's out and about. So let's get it going. There we go. Sorry? Oh, I'm upside down, so I'll just get that changed. Any viewers, Jen? What time is it? Okay. Thanks, babe. Let's just oh. Sorry? Okay. All right. There we are. Should have bought a little, well, I suppose I have got a light I can put on the tripod, which I may do. But let's just get set up first. Let's just get up. Okay. Right, now, the reason I've got my rod, the reason I've got my reel on a drag is with a multiplier, obviously you've got the star drag, and I find when it's on the multiplier, if you pull it like this, it doesn't, the reel doesn't just and bird's nest just as you're setting up. So I put it on there just to slow the reel down. And someone's a bit noisy today. Bless her. Right, let me just get my scissors. There they are. And like I said, we're going to go pulley panel on this one. And I'm going to use a 6-ounce grip weight. If I can find one, that is. I've just put them in the box, funny enough. There they are. Right, let's get a 6-ounce. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go for a 6-ounce grip. Only because it can go so quick through here. It's a smaller tide tonight. I think it's about 4.6, so it can be quite small, but it can rip through. No matter of rain that we've had over the last week, it's going to be a lot of fresh water, so we'll go for a 6 just in case it's rushing through. Let's get a pulley panel out of the rig wallet. Oh dear.
We've got Brian on, Pat on, Matt on, Alan on, Richard Boy.
Good evening, everyone.
Craig's on.
Good evening to you all. We are just getting set up. Evening, Craig. Evening, Matt. Evening, Richard. Evening. Did you say Alan?
Yeah.
And so that's okay. Right, let's just see what rig we got here. Yeah, that's the one. Beautiful. Any comments, guys? Anything you want to ask? Go for it.
I'll be there in a second when I've got it back.
The missus is on hand. Ready. There's a lot of. I don't know if you guys can hear that trickling of water. There's a lot of fresh water coming in somewhere, just in front of me here, going down into there. So going down into the river from the off the road or the bridge or something, I guess. So yeah, quite a bit of it. But the weather's been a bit of a nuisance, as it has been for most of us in the UK. It's just doing a knot, like I always do. On the, if anybody's new watching this, the knots that I do are on the channel. I've got a couple of videos that we're making rigs and showing the rigs and the knots, etc. Actually, that's a good point. Here's the scissors. Let's close my eyes. I checked out the rig making stuff, Richard, and yeah, I like it actually. It looks like it could be quite helpful. Actually, I ended up looking at quite a bit of stuff on there for making rigs, with like different bits that you can attach to wood. So you have like a bench and you have like one bit up here with like prongs so you can slide like swivels on, and then you'll have something down this end, say the hooks or something, you can tie it up and make the rig in front of you, which is what I actually quite liked. Jen did a good job at describing what it was, so I was like, yeah, I might have to look at getting myself one of them. If not, maybe getting a few different size screws or nails and seeing if you could just get a piece of wood and make it yourself, which could be quite good, a bit interesting. Any comments, Jen? Babe? Any comments?
Colin, hey, it's a good evening. Where's the new location?
The new location, Colin, is, or good evening, Colin. The new location is, I'm actually underneath the Tamar Bridge. And just waiting for the tide to make a little bit, which I did know anyway. I did check it. I came down and checked out yesterday, so we're just fishing underneath the Tamar Bridge here, just to see what's about. I did go out with a friend called James, and we were out in a boat at the beginning of December, 4th of December, and we were fishing out in the Tamar, and I had like a 20-pound plus conger, and we also had well, not me myself, but one of the lads had a 6-pound bass. So it was a good evening. So yeah, it's a lot of fish. A lot of fish out there. And a friend of mine, Ryan, who's a good angler, came out fishing. I don't know where he is fishing because I didn't ask. I know it was in and around the Tamar somewhere, but he done very well the other day with a few cod. So good for him. And Ryan, if you're watching, mate, hopefully I can get something similar myself tonight. Right, so that's the multiplier rod. The rod that I'm using is a 13-foot beach caster, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my absolute favourite rods, and I've had it for many years actually, and it's always done me well. I know Jen's just getting the children set up, so if you are making comments and she's not relaying them to me, I apologise. I hope it won't be too long before she starts telling me what's going on. But as you can probably hear, we've got a bit of a wow here. Got a bit of a.
I haven't shouted.
Oh, what's been said?
Everything I've told you is what's been said.
Oh right, all I've heard is your.
Everyone that's said hello to each other.
Oh right, okay, got you.
And saying you're upside down.
Yeah. Yes. What's she like? Right, let's get the. We've got the multiplier rod set up,
Got 9 people watching.
and we'll get the fixed spool one set up now. I've got the microphone on me with. Yeah, to be fair, Craig, I mean, there's a lot of good fish in this river, and because it's a mark that I haven't really fished, to be fair, I'm not sure what I would love a codlin, and well, I would love a flounder, if I'm honest with you. I would love a flounder. It's just one of those ones where you just don't, anything could turn up or nothing could turn up, I believe, with this mark. And it's all about putting the time in and learning. And yeah, like I've said, I've not fished it before, so we're just going to have to start the learning of this mark now, to be fair. So, but we're going to do it together. We're going to do it together. And this is, you know, if you're new to fishing, this is what fishing's about. It's about going somewhere and giving it a go, and learning. All the time you're learning. You know, it's like I said before in my videos, I've been fishing now for 35 years, since I was 4, and you know, you could think, oh, well, I've caught this, that, and the other, and then you watch somebody on YouTube or on TV or something, you think, oh, blimey, I hadn't thought of that, I hadn't tried that before, and then it just brings in different aspects. I think you just got to be willing to open your eyes and see what's out there and give it all a go. But I think also, you think there's a lot of new technology and bits and pieces to use these days, but back in the olden days they did just as good. So I think talking to the older generation can also point you in some good directions. Why? What's the matter? Inglorious. Ah, thank you for joining us. Inglorious, my name is Wayne. I am a blind angler and I do watch you and I am subscribed. Inglorious is down in the Channel Islands and yeah, I enjoy watching you. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, I'm registered blind and I'm just trying to show people how to fish and, yeah, I suppose show them and how the blind do it, I guess, and just have a bit of fun with it. And any questions, mate, please do ask away. You cannot offend me with my eyesight or anything like that. So, sorry?
Essex Foraging and Fishing said hello.
Good evening, Essex. I watched. Oh yeah, I tuned into your live the other day, which was good. How did you get on in the end?
Inglorious is going live tonight.
Inglorious. All right. What time are you going live, Inglorious? Can
I'm sure we're ready.
Yeah, I'll make.
Edmund said, "Hi Wayne, nice to see you down under the Tamar. Can be very weedy though." Yeah, we've seen that.
Yes, thank you, mate.
Also, yes, the 6-pound bass I had was December on a live pork cod.
Ah, yes, that's.
Have a good session, and I may pop down to see you do it.
I do. Yeah, it was Luke that was on the boat with, and absolutely stuffed me. Well, I say he stuffed me. He had the £6 bass. I had a £20 conger. It's I'm blind. He's not. I'm just going to play the blind card there. So yeah. So on the next rod, the flatty rod, I'm going to use a 2-hook flapper with a 3-ounce lead, and I'm going to have it in fairly close. So I'm hoping that I don't get too beaten up by the weed. But as Luke said, it can be weedy down here. I know that just by doing a little bit of research. And on this rig, I've got the size 1/0 hooks. And today's bait, I do have mackerel. Which, if anybody watched the last live where I was out in that storm trying to fish for mackerel, I didn't get any, but my wife felt a bit sorry for me out there in that, so she actually on the way home popped to a supermarket, went to the fishmongers and bought me some fresh mackerel. Bless her. So we've got mackerel today. We've also got squid and we've got black lug. Now for the polypeno rig, which I'm going to cast out the furthest, I'm going to have probably whole squid.
You've got comments.
Oh yeah, go.
Craig said he'll be live 8 or later.
Yeah.
Inglorious Fishing said, "Are you using full bling or partial?"
Am I what? Sorry.
Using full bling or partial?
Am I fully blind or partial sighted?
Yeah.
Inglorious.
Said bling.
To be fair, it's pretty much fully blonde. Fully blonde. Ah, for crying out loud. Fully blind. I can see light shining at me, which is how I know where the camera is because there's a big light behind it. I do have less than a 5p piece worth in my left eye, nothing in my right. But what I do have in my left eye is not worth bragging about because it's covered up with like this misty, blurry film. So it's some days it's like looking through sunglasses. Other days it's like a car light coming right at you on faux beam, which is what it's like most of the days. And
Essex
yeah.
said he didn't have any luck the other night.
Oh, unlucky Essex. I thought you would have got a few whiting at least. But it was harsh conditions for him. It was harsh conditions. I think we both went live the same day actually, myself and Essex, and it was proper stormy. What I need to do, Inglorious, is come down to the Channel Islands and do some fishing with you. And the fish hunter, because I know he's looking to get out there with you.
Ryan Lawson said that have you cast out the rod that's ready yet, or you cast them all both together? And the water's not close.
I haven't cast them out yet. The water's still making, so I'll take this time just to rig up both of them, and then I'll
Takes him a wee while.
I'll get it get him out there ready to rock and roll. Shouldn't be too long now, to be fair. I'll get this one on, and then I'll bait him up and cast out. Just find the end here. Any other comments, babe?
Pat was just explaining last week.
Who was, sorry?
Pat.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, fishing underneath the Tamar Bridge, and if you hear any loud noises, it's probably where the train's going over.
All the kids screaming.
Yeah, all the kids screaming, which we will try to keep them quiet. Bless them.
You got something hooked on the white.
Could you put that in the car? Thank you.
Yeah, you got something hooked on the white.
Okay, thanks. Oh, so I've got the rod tip lights on, and what I so I've got the rod tip lights on. What I do is I'll put the bells on as well, so you guys can see the rod tips. Hopefully, I'll adjust the rod rest in a mo, and so you guys can see it. It's a nice little mark, this, actually, to be. What did he say? Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, go on.
He said, oh man, that's not good. At least you can make fun about it, and you're fishing, so you're doing something right, Jack. Fishing.
Thank you, Inglorious. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I'm not going to lie. When it,
Richard White said
oh,
his blindness doesn't stop him being the best whiting juggler in the UK.
yeah, thank you, Richard. Actually, mate, yeah, cheers, buddy. No, to be fair, Inglorious, I actually quite enjoy being blind. I have such a laugh with it, such a laugh. Like the other day, just a quick story, actually. Literally, I think not yesterday, but the day before, I went to. The children were in bed. I went to go and sneak up on Jen in the kitchen or something like that. I went out the front room, and as I was going out of the living room, she knew what I was up to by the way I was sneaking, and I walked straight past her, and I didn't even know. And I was in the kitchen, and I was like, can't even find her. I was in there like, Jennifer, where are you? And then I just didn't know where she was. She was in the front room where I'd just come from, because she'd done this kind of weird Matrix thing apparently, where I walked by and she just went. I don't know, but we have a good laugh, and being blind is not a problem. It's just, I think it's how you deal with things, and I'm very lucky to have good friends and family around me that allow me to do what I do. You know, I've been doing these lives now for 2 weeks. Because myself and Matt, who's in the chat, my cameraman and also my cousin, we can't get out fishing where we would normally go on a beach 24 hours, camping, cooking on a beach and all this lot. There is a video on the YouTube channel, Cod and Bass, the first one we've done, which was November, beginning of November, I think. So yeah, we have a good laugh. We have a good laugh, and yeah, it's just about enjoying life, you know, do what you want to do and have fun doing it. That's the main thing.
Ryan said, now the loud noise will be you when you catch a nice fish, bird. And he said, your attitude is amazing. Don't tell him that, he gets a big head.
Thank you, Ryan. Is that Ryan the Tank?
That says Lawton.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. It's very kind, very kind. It's nice you guys being nice to me, because as you can tell by the comments coming from my dearly beloved,
12 years, mate.
12 years.
12.
Oh, guys, so
Years.
yesterday was Jen and I's 12-year anniversary of being together, and she got me a mug, and she also got me a mobile phone case, and on it has got Roddy the Coddy, which is the blind angler logo. So she got me that and I was well made up with that. I was going to bring it and show you guys, but I've got. What else did you get me? The mug. I said the mug. Is there something else? Are we on about the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forcing the hand.
Yeah, so I have a mobile phone.
Very old.
That's very old. It's not that old. I mean, it's a Galaxy S9 Plus, big
Doesn't
phone.
work.
Does the job.
It doesn't work very well.
And yeah, she wants me to get rid of it and have her old phone because it's got more accessibility for visually impaired people on it. So she thinks it would benefit me more. Basically, what she's saying is, take this phone and use it so I don't have to do the work for you, Wayne.
Yep. Well done, you caught on.
Yep.
Essex said, good lad, Wayne, inspiration, with a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Luke Edmund said, don't know whether I'm saying anyone's saying right, you only live once, bud, may as well enjoy what you have.
Exactly.
Can do. Attitude you have towards it is great. Essex said, congratulations on 12 years. Definitely got less for murder.
Yeah.
And Richard Hoy said, I want a hat.
You want a hat? We can sort that out, Richard. We can sort that out, my friend. Right. Let me just get my bits and pieces together here. What I'm doing at the moment is just messing around because there it is. So in my other videos, I said fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So that's what I run by with my fishing. I like to have everything ready, rig wallets with rigs, and I changed my box. So I put all my bits and pieces in here, like little clips, bait and elastic, scissors, everything. And then I've just spent the last 5 minutes trying to find this because I forgot I put it in the box. Oh God. Yeah, guys, if you want any tips, don't listen to me. Right, let's get some bait. So I think the first bait I'm gonna put out actually is going to be a host squid on the polypeno. Oh, that's our train.
Luke said, I struggle lasting 12 minutes with my partner, so hats off and congrats to you both. And Gloria said, I find it outstanding that you can do all of this blinds, that's crazy.
Yeah, do you know what? I was a little bit worried with these videos, to be fair, that not everyone, not saying anything bad about anybody, but there's some people out there, because I've had it myself, because of how bad my eyesight is, they find it hard to understand that I've got I've got fishing, I've got an off-road motorcycle, and you do get the odd one that will say something negative like, oh, he's faking it and whatnot. Only wish I was sometimes. But so on the channel, I think it was September, October time, I put a video up called The Challenge, I believe, and I had to do what I'm doing now, set up, bait up, walk down to the water's edge and cast out completely blindfolded, just to show people that I could do it, but how easy it came. Whereas I think if you blindfolded someone that isn't used to it, I think they'd maybe struggle. I don't know. We'll try. Next time I get with Matt, we'll blindfold him and we'll send him on his way. Matt, if you get into trouble, don't worry, I will be there to help you.
His own question because he saw him hanging on your jacket.
Oh, the bells? Yeah. That's where I put them before I clip them on the rod so I know where they are.
Luke says, have you got any crab cut?
I don't, but I know a man that's got some, Luke.
And Essex said, what are you targeting tonight?
To be fair,
A fish.
everything, to be honest with you. Oh, my rag was there somewhere. Clean my rag. I clean my hands, sorry. Yeah, anything tonight, to be fair, just with it being a new venue, I just really anything. Now, did I swap these over? I did. What are you laughing at? The fact that I walked into my rod rest? Yeah, I kind of gently does it. Excuse me. Now, I'm not, what? What are you laughing at? I'm not sponsored by any of these big makes or anything like that, but I will tell you about this rod, actually. This rod is probably my favourite rod. I bought it back in 2001, and it is a Daiwa Supercast X, 13-foot PM, which I believe stands for Power Mesh multiplier. And I think I've heard people say not great things about this rod, if I'm honest. But if I'm going to be honest with you about it, considering I've used it for so long, I absolutely love it. I've taken this rod to Chezo and done well. I've taken it to the Bristol Channel and done well. I've taken it to surf beaches and done well. I mean, normally when you go to places like the Bristol Channel, they say, oh, you need a good strong rod that's going to hold up in that tide, which is true, you do. And I believe this is one of them. I caught a 13.5-pound cod off the shore with this when it was blowing an absolute hoolie. Fishing reel was a Daiwa Slosh 20, but this thing I cast out a hoe squid, and this thing just pulled in that tide run, and the tide was coming in, and it was flying in. It pulled in a 13.5-pound cod off the shore. On surf beaches, I've had small-eyed ray off of it, bass. So it's absolutely brilliant, and I absolutely love it. So, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So if anybody's new getting into fishing, they think, don't know what rod to get, or you're looking to upgrade, this is one that I would recommend, if I'm honest. Oh, do you know what? I can't find my rag, I just use my trousers. I think they do it in a fixed spool version as well. I don't know if they still do it or if it's been replaced with the Sandstorm, which I have not fished with, and I don't know what it's like, if I'm honest with you, if the one's taken over, but yeah.
Fantastic. So
Fantastic, yeah. Evening, fantastic. Evening, thank you for joining us, mate.
hello to both of us. Luke said, I will bring you down a few bits if you want. Got loads in my freezer. I'm only a 2-minute walk from you, and we'll be popping down that way to take my dog out for a walk soon.
Oh, thank you, Luke. I've never used, well, I mean, tell a lie, I have used cart in the boat with you actually, but I didn't bait up with it or anything like that. So I don't mind giving it a go if you don't mind. That'd be lovely. Thank you very much. If you're popping past popping past McDonald's or anything, you can pick us up a hot chocolate. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We've got a drink. Guys, if anybody hasn't subscribed, please do so, and please share if you can. You don't have to, obviously, but would be nice.
Tom said he didn't go to the post office.
Oh, that's all right, Tam. Don't you worry. There's plenty of time for that, mate. There's plenty of time for that. Guys, actually, I'm hoping. Now, this week has been quite a busy week for me. I've been doing quite a lot of work in regards to the blind angler. I don't want to tell you anything about it just yet because there's a few different things that I'm hoping to do. Not hoping to do, I will do. And one of them will hopefully start next week. If I can get it done the early part of next week, we will. But it could be, this time next week, Thursday next week, Friday next week. But I'm just waiting for something to arrive. But yeah, hopefully next week will be something new with the blind angler. And there's a lot of different adventures that I'm looking to do. So please, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please do so and come on the journey with me and have some fun. That's it. Well, so far I've caught the rod, so we haven't blanked. I'm taking that. Right, so I've got house squid on that one.
I'm going to say she, but it could be either. I'm new and I've liked and subscribed to your channel.
Oh, thank you, Nicola. Yes?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Nicola, thank you very much. Thank you. That's lovely. Do you get out fishing at all yourself? Are you a fisher lady? And if you are, how well do you get on? How do you do? Because when my wife goes out with me, she whips my butt, which is why I'm fishing with 2 rods and she hasn't got one. To the point she actually thought that for our anniversary, her present from me to her was a fishing reel.
I ain't had it yet. Still waiting.
No, and it's on its way, but no, it's not a fishing reel because she told me if you've bought me a fishing reel, you're going to be in the doghouse. So I'm like, well, you should be grateful for whatever you get. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, lovely job. Right, Jem, where's that water, please?
Oh, hang on, I can't see it. It's a bit dark.
You could use my other light that's in there.
It's still quite a way away, and you're up quite high.
I don't think it's that far.
Huh?
How far?
20 foot? Can you cast that far?
Funny. I just like the way that I was like this, pretending I could see what I was doing. Right, I'm going to take my mic off and just have a flick out. Now.
You do know there's a 5 foot drop, don't you?
No, I'm just going to cast from here. It's only 20 foot away, it's no problem. Just hope I don't hit the... Thank you.
I hope you got... Haha, funny. Oh, there's a car there, so wait.
Yeah.
Nicholas said you're welcome. I'm a sea and freshwater girl. I go with my partner. He's teaching me well. Where are you tonight? Winky face.
We are down underneath the Tamar Bridge in Plymouth. Where is she based?
I don't know.
And do you beat your partner when you go out with him?
Ryan said could buy his and her keep nets just to make sure hers are bigger. Just make sure hers is bigger, so my keep net's bigger.
Ryan, stop giving her ideas. How far over do I walk?
Stop. There's a sign there.
Is it straight drop off here?
No, Tam, you cannot see my face. You can see the back of my head, and that is all. Stop, yeah. Wayne. Please don't fall over the edge. Sit down. I'm just going to put your mic down. Oh, you hit the water, blimey.
Guys, can you see the rod rests and the rod tips here? Alright.
Do you want to watch some TV? Should we take this off and put baby on?
She's had Wi-Fi on.
Zach, I just want her to stop touching stuff. What's yours?
What is
Can
it?
you open this yourself?
What is it? Daddy, I got chocolate.
Good boy.
Mick. There's a chap called Mick. I don't know how to say his surname, so I'm not going to try. He said, "Where are you tonight, people?" Or how? Yeah, where are we tonight, people? And he said, "Hello." Wayne. Wayne.
Yeah.
A chap called Mick. Said hello, and that's where you were.
Ah, good evening. I haven't got the mic on. Do you say Nick or Mick? Sorry.
Mick.
Mick. Good evening. I am down in Plymouth, fishing by the Tamar, or under the Tamar Bridge. Making sure the drag's set right. I'm probably going to set that. Bring this down a bit. Make sure that's set nicely. Perfect. Right. You got the microphone, babe? Guys, thank you for that. I just had a cast out. To be honest, I was a bit nervous in casting then because we have another mark, Matt and I, where we fish right by a bridge, and you have to kind of cast under the bridge in a way. And
Chap called Dave on as well.
Good evening, Dave. Thank you for joining us, my friend.
And Nicola said that she's just got back from where saw the channel was live, liked that someone was fishing, and subscribe.
Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much. Guys, if you could all subscribe and share, that would be lovely. Don't feel you have to, it's okay. Yeah, as I was saying, we got a mark which hopefully I'll take you to in the coming weeks, and you kind of fish underneath a bridge similar to this, which is just a train bridge, and I've fished it a couple of times, and as I've cast out, although I'm outside the bridge, my lead has hit it and it goes bang, and it just drops right by your feet, and it's a little bit like, oh. So I was a bit nervous. I know this bridge is a long way up, but I was still a bit nervous there. Right. Excuse me. Yes.
Tam said he's watching on his phone, he ain't got his glasses, so he's lucky you see me anyway.
Tam, she's beautiful, mate. She's gorgeous. Jennifer is gorgeous.
You can't see me, so how do you know?
I used to be able to see you, like back in the day. 12 years ago I could see you. So 12 years ago, Jen was 20. So I'll always see her as a 20-year-old. Happy days.
Lucky you.
Yeah, and I'll also see myself as a 25-year-old. What was I, 25 when we started dating?
27.
Shut up.
Try.
Shut up. Oh, guys, if any of you are into nails, or if you have lady friends that are into nail art, on Facebook you could follow or like Jennifer Vowden nail artist, because Jen is actually a senior nail tech. Very good one, actually, probably one of the best in Plymouth, I would say. I'm not biased.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. It gets me in the good books. Richard, you know the other day when I was out fishing and you said what did you do to get some brownie points to go out fishing? It's things like that, you know. I'm a smooth character.
You're all right.
And it did cost me. What did you end up buying? Chocolates and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cost you that much. I only buy like a £3 bottle of wine. That's what you want about.
That's true. Can you guys see the rod tip the rod tips? Because I put the lights on for you guys, so
You're too far over.
it's too far over, is it? Okay. Yeah, if we could get something where they could see the rod tips, that could be quite cool. I don't know if they're in line or not. You'll have to.
I think you can see them
Okay. So I'm just going to wait for the water to come a bit closer before I chuck the 2-hook flapper out. Excuse me. Yeah. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Luke said if you could cast that high into the bridge, that's an achievement in itself.
That's true. Yeah, but when you're blind, when you can't see it, you do. And after having the bit before of another bridge, you do think, oh.
And Tam said, nice, that's so romantic, Wayne.
Can't remember what I said now.
You said about the,
Oh, her being beautiful. Yeah, and the best nail artist.
no, the choosing the wine and the pate. Probably.
She went into the shop. She bought it. I just gave him my bank card. Actually, I didn't
I
give
buy
him.
the cheap stuff. I don't buy expensive stuff for me. Ryan asked what tip mics you're using.
Excuse me.
For sure.
No, it's the ones that you get from the tackle shop that are in like a light. I remember them from back in the day. They're like got a light. They're on a piece of cardboard with the plastic thing that holds it in. It's like a light bluey colour. I don't know if it begins with a letter E or T. I'm not sure. But they take the tiny little like watch batteries, but the tiny ones, so you can keep replacing the batteries in them. But I don't. The tell, I don't know. I don't know, mate. To be fair, I'm sorry. It's the ones that you usually buy in the tackle shops that you kind of stick the clip to, and then you can slide the light on and off if you wish. Whereas I keep mine on.
Also asked about your eyes.
Who did? Sorry.
Mick also.
Yeah. What did
Mick also asked about your eyesight.
what did he ask? What would he like to know?
Asked, are you totally blind?
Oh right, yeah.
Just about.
So hang on. Is it Nick or is it Mick? Mick. Right. Sorry. She doesn't speak very well. My eyes. So basically, I've got an eye condition called retinitis pigmentosa, which is also known as RP. And what happens is it's something that you're born with, and your vision comes in and in and in and in until it goes. But from early doors, you get night blindness. So as soon as the light drops, you can't see a thing. So that's what I've got in this eye. And I also had cataracts as well. They said, you're usually a lot older when you get cataracts, but people with RP can actually form it at a very young age, and I formed it in both eyes at the same time. And they did an operation. They messed up this one big time, so I've got nothing in this one. It's all blurry and squished and whatnot. And just
Delta rod lights.
Delta rod lights. Yes, so yeah, nothing in this one apart from just lights. And in this one, again, operation went wrong. It's got like a film that's gone over my eye. It's less than a 5 pence piece. So if you look at a 5 pence piece, I can't see all of it. I can only see maybe like a crescent moon of it. But that's filled up with a film, so it's just like a dirty, blurry kind of thing. It's kind of like when you're driving down a country lane and somebody comes at you with full beams and it blinds you. It's like that. And the only time my eyes really relax is if they're either closed or it's nighttime, because it takes away that big light, bright light coming at me, which is why I always prefer night fishing. I prefer night fishing if I'm bait fishing. If I'm spinning or anything like that, then daylight's fine. Daylight's fine with me, because you don't have to focus. I don't have to watch what I'm doing. If I'm fishing a point, when I'm spinning, I'm casting there, I'm casting there, I'm casting there, I'm fanning it out. You know what I mean? And I don't have to see to do that. You just so that's how I spin and lure fish, which you guys will see later on in the year. Same when I'm fly fishing. It's all done by feel. All done by feel. So again, hopefully you guys will see that sooner rather than later. Once the children are allowed back to school and it's safe for them to go back to school, then Jen and I will get out and do some fly fishing. Good evening, Steve. Thank you for joining us. So, but yeah, that's my eyesight. But yeah, it doesn't stop me from fishing. I've got a lovely family, and I'm actually at college. Now, if you think I have night blindness and can't see the stars, I can see the moon because it's a big bright light coming at my eyesight in the dark. So I'm actually at college studying astronomy, which is a challenge, but I've got a good tutor and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Any other comments?
I was just trying to read them to a drink.
No, thank you. I'm good. Just want to see if that water's in any closer.
Nicola says she's got multiple sclerosis.
Cirrhosis?
Maybe. I'm not very good at reading, I'm sorry. I don't know what that word says. I'll read it to you later, sorry.
That's okay. How do you cope with that, Nicola? Does it impact you much, or Is it a case of just having fun and getting on? Where'd you take my bows away?
Tam told me to.
Ah!
Take them bows off your jacket. I keep thinking you're getting a bite.
Do you know what, Tam? I do the same when I'm fishing on the beach with Matt, and I always take the bells off because you know, you cast out, you lose them. And the amount of times I've been baiting up, I'm there like, Matt, is that mine? Is that mine? And Matt's like, I don't hear anything, and it's because it's right here. But you're so in tuned with the sound and stuff that you just react just the same as you would if it was vision.
Nicholas said after her first relapse it messed with her eyes.
Oh, bless her.
It was horrible. Messed her eyes about. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Nick said as long as you're happy and enjoying it, that's all that counts. Also just getting myself ready to pop down. Got a few bits of caught in a tube for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Nick said, oh, he was going to find somebody else. I'm all good, thanks, Steve.
Cool, thank you guys.
And Steve asked whether I was alright.
Sorry, Steve asked if you're right. What's going on here, Steve? Steve, 12 years yesterday we were together. What, are you trying to move in on my...
Nick said it doesn't stop her spending money, but I don't spend that much money. I spend like pennies compared to you.
Right, guys, so she spends pennies apparently, but she did buy a bag of sweets about this big. 2 bags of sweets this big. 20 quid. And when I go to put my hand in to take some out, I get told off. I get told off.
It's because you eat out of jar.
Right, this is the...
Sam said, thanks Wayne, LOL, ripped off. Oh, thanks Jen, LOL, Wayne, ripped off.
Right, Jen, can you see?
No, it's literally pitch black.
Yeah, let me get me a light. Where's the car? Right,
You're touching it?
okay. Oh,
No, stick.
yeah. Attached to you, everything.
Matt said it's because you're getting tubby.
Matt, I can't believe that. Right, Jen, does that help you at all?
No. My eyesight's good, but it's not that good.
All right, show off. Nobody needs to know how good your eyesight is. It's a blind angler show. I'll give it a little bit of time.
Steve said, yeah, because you buy fishing gear. So your
I
fishing gear
do.
is quite expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair.
And all my stuff I buy for hobbies is work.
Mm. I'm hoping that we get a flounder. That would be lovely. Because they have to move up here. I've done a little bit of research, and I know people have had them off here. So not too far out. And I think the main current, the main pull of the river is right out there. It really does rip right out. It's a very fast river. Very deep as well, for those who aren't familiar with Plymouth and the River Tamar. It's very, very deep in some places.
What's the tide like? Is it moving fast? We don't know.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And the reason I can tell that is because I cast out. If it was fast, you would feel the line pulling, but it's not. It's not. I did after talking to you earlier, Ryan. I thought I might put on a 6 ounce instead of a 5, just in case it was pulling, because of the amount of fresh water that we've had with all the rain and stuff, and obviously coming down off the fields. I thought it might be ripping through, so I went for a 6. Just better to be safe than sorry, I thought.
Nicholas said, I don't let it get me down. I'm still able to work and drive. I'm on medical infusions once a month, and it stops it getting worse. And I know there's worse people
Yeah,
worse
exactly.
than me. So
Yeah, no, that's a great attitude to have. Absolutely, well done.
definitely.
Well done. And you're taking up fishing as well, and which is good. So you know, get out there and enjoy life. And that's what I always say. There's always people out there worse off than me. Do you know what I mean? I'm blind, but it's
Says he won't be long.
cool. Thank you, Luke. Yeah, I'm blind, but you know, it's fine, because there's people out there that have had my eye condition, and they go blind by the time they're 8. By the time they're 8, it's like, oh. Whereas the things I've seen and done is just, we won't go into that, but like, but you know, it's like I've lived my life. Do you know what I mean? And it just because I'm blind doesn't mean that that's it over. It just means let's just keep going, and it'd be a bit more extreme. But the plan is, before I go completely blind, which some of you might know this already, is this year I'm going to be 40, and I really want to catch a blue shark. I really want to catch a blue shark, because that little bit of vision that I've got left, you never know. I just might see if that blue shark is as blue as it once used to look to me on the TV. So that's my plan this year. Going after a big blue. I need a friend with a boat, Ryan. That knows how to catch sharks, Ryan. Anybody know anybody? Ryan? But yeah, no, that's the plan, is to go out, maybe with my dad, and catch a big blue. What are you laughing at?
It's just a melon.
Who's a melon? Who wrote that on a melon?
I called you a melon.
12 years together and get called a melon. Yeah, it was better than yesterday. Yesterday on Facebook, I wrote a lovely message about being with her for 12 years, and then she wrote that I was a muppet.
True though.
It is not. All right.
Said, oh yes, Wayne, good call.
Sorry. Mick?
Yes.
Ah, cool. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nicole said, how horrible for you, we need to keep strong and positive. Oh, he's very rarely not positive. Does my head in. He's always chirpy.
Yeah, I like having fun. I like having. Do you know what? I actually, because of the way the weather's been lately, chucking it down, windy, it's just horrible. And we've got 2 young children. Zachary's 6, Natalia is 3. Just we want them to like burn off some energy, but we're like, oh, it's hard going out for a walk and getting absolutely blown apart and soaking wet. So I taught my son how to go down the stairs with his quilt. You know, when you used to sit on your quilt at the stairs and pull it up like a sleigh and slide down it? Yeah, I taught him how to do that. Brilliant fun. I think I had more goes than him.
Ryan heard you.
Sorry?
Ryan heard you. I upgraded my boat this year to a more stabilised version, able to carry 8 people. More than welcome for you and your dad to come out.
Oh, thank you, Ryan.
If you can get a boat, a boat.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Thank you. Do you know what? I that sounds great. That because Ryan, if I remember correctly, it's a little while ago that Ryan and I were chatting about this. Ryan's best fish off the shore.
Oh, see whether his memory works.
43-pound tope. Is that right? 43-pound tope, Ryan? I've got a very good memory. Come on, Ryan.
Please be right.
I'm sure he said it's a 43-pound tope.
Should we go on and check?
No, because Ryan will know. Excuse me, sorry guys. It's a load of water, isn't it, coming down there? I can hear it. It's been trickling. Well, not trickling. It's been gushing since we got here. We actually popped down yesterday in the rain and had a little scout out, because I didn't know if there was boats in close on moorings, because I know there is on the other side. So we came in, checked it out. You okay?
Yeah. Ryan said yeah.
Oh, get in! That is cool.
He's doing a little happy dance now.
No, nobody needs to see me dancing.
Why? Let's off the bit out.
Jen, are those people still down there fishing?
Steve said you were a bit warmer tonight. Last time you were both freezing. Yeah, it is a lot warmer.
Yeah,
tonight.
the wind's dropped lovely. It's been a pain actually, because Matt and I spoke to Matt, and we were wanting to get out and fish over the weekend, but the weather was just absolutely horrendous to go anywhere, you know, and the places that you can go, as you've seen maybe before on the channel, that the Eppingstone car park that we go just fills up so busy. So then I had to start thinking where else we can go, where we can fish like this out the back of the car, because of the young children and the weather conditions. So, but hopefully talking to Matt, it won't be too long before we can get out and about, and you can have a chat with Matt as well, and see Matt fishing with me. We always have a laugh, Matt and I. Right, Jen, you can't see that water now. See, I'm kind of wondering if I should have a little flick out now, to be fair. I'm going to get that bait ready. No, I'm not, because I'm nowhere near the car. Did you see that? Just I was curtsying. Right, let's get some, I reckon we'll go for a bit of mackerel, I think. Seen it was so nicely purchased for me. How are you, Tam, actually? How are you today, my friends? And Richard and the rest of you all, how have you all been? You okay? Okay. Jen's just gone on a water scouting mission. God, that's a nice size mackerel. Right. Now I did. Oh, she's gone. And no, I haven't. I was going to say I thought I lost my knife then. Right. Now what I do when I'm fishing, I know you guys can't see me, but when I'm fishing like this, right by the car, what I do is I have the bait just underneath the bumper, so I know that when I come and walk to the car, I'm not going to stand on the bait. Do you know what, I'm going to keep that as just one bait, because that's quite a nice size. And do the same from the other side. Sorry? Right. We'll definitely need to find my fishing rig now. Right, okay, let's move that back there. Lovely. Ooh. Right, so I've got some nice mackerel fillets, which I am going to bait up now. Well, I'm going to find that rag first. Jen, can you see in here?
No, I can't see anything in the way.
I was just trying to find my... Oh, I know where it is. There it is. See, my rag is always folded up in the corner. For some reason I didn't go there to get it.
Oh, you went in the other?
Yeah, I went to the wrong corner. Right. Excuse me. Let's have a look. It's lovely and peaceful down here. Really nice little mark, actually. It's just about where you can go, like I said, with the children, we can keep them warm and stuff. Good evening, Fishing UK Glasgow. Thank you for joining us today. How are you? Now when I put the mackerel on, I kind of concertina it on, but when I do the last one, I always like to have the fish hook in the fleshy part, excuse me, of the mackerel. I don't know if you guys can see that from there, to be fair. This is because you think if the fish is going to bite down, although they'll probably take it hoe, if I'm honest, the hook's on the fleshy part, which is the bit that you kind of would expect them to nail. Now we've only got a 3 ounce weight on this one, so this is why I want to just chuck it in close. And won't be too much rip. But any fish that be coming in, snooping around these weeds and whatnot after crab and stuff, will be. I'm good. Thank you for joining us. We are out after. To be fair, this is a new mark. So, but we are out after, hopefully cod, bass, whiting, flounder. I would take anything from this mark tonight, just as it's a learning curve. Right. How far down is that drop, Jen?
6 foot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to fall off that then.
No. That's right, you've got a curb and then there's like 2 foot of like wall.
No, I was going to jump down there, but I don't know if it's 6 foot or I'd jump down there if I'll get back up.
No, you won't.
So, jerk
Do
it.
it.
No, I don't. And people don't want to see that. Don't be mean to me. 12 years yesterday. Can you? How many times? Gosh. Right, I might go for a cast. I reckon. What time is it, please?
It is 7:11.
Yeah, so we got. So that water should be plenty close enough. I'm just going to unhook the mic, guys.
You're going to hear that horrible crackling.
Crackling?
Yeah, it goes all.
Does it? Why?
9:47 is high.
Yeah, that's right. There you are. Yeah. Can I have the beat? The bells.
Did you just hit that on purpose?
No, yeah, I wanted to know where it was. That was it from the question, yeah.
I just feel like I need to shut the boot when you start flashing.
What are you laughing at?
Mick said, all because you tried to eat the sweets, Wayne. He did try and eat my sweets. I wasn't impressed.
No, she wasn't. I mean, to be fair,
I buy him for everyone, but Wayne eats half a jar before he's even blinked.
because you don't feed me.
Do feed you, that's why you got a belly like you.
Okay. Got the mic, please. Can you see the rod rest, or is it just the rod tips?
No, you can see the rest of the table put on the rod rest.
Okay, so guys, when I'm fishing, we Matt and I, or even myself and my dad and whatnot, when we go fishing, on a beach. And if you know it, down this way, we got like one like Slapton Sands, which is a steep shingly beach, similar to Chesil, but just nowhere near as steep.
Mick said you should stash some away.
I should.
I don't know whether it's to you or to me,
To me,
but I tried to, and he sniffs it out.
sniff it out.
Eyes don't work, but his nose certainly does.
Yeah, indeed. Yes, so guys, when I go fishing, now I got a tilly, a battery operated tilly light, which I hang off the rod rest because I can see the light. But when I walk down to the beach and I turn around, I will see the rod rest tilly light. But sometimes that can also look like, you know, like a car light or a light from a building or something. So what I've done is I put the fluorescent tape so my eyes will pick up that. See now, oh really? Well, I can't. So so now I can see that. I can actually see that white. But if I turn it off, I can't. But like, you know, that's what helps me find my way home, if you know what I mean, like on the beach, our base. Now, there has been several occasions, it doesn't always work, because there has been several occasions where I'll cast out and then I'll just go for a walk, see a light, think it's where I need to be, and I end up walking right past the camp, the base camp, as it were. And then I rely on like Matt or Dad or wherever to go, wait, this way, come on, where are you going? So, yeah. Yeah, and that is why I also, well, not just that reason, but that is one of the reasons why I prefer bait fishing at night, because you can't do that during the day because it's all bright light and you can't see nothing. It's horrible. So yeah, whereas spinning on the rocks, when I go spinning anyway, I'm pretty much stationary. Yeah. That's how I fish, yes.
I'm going to spell it because I won't be able to say it. SL, they put a 4, so I'm assuming that's meant to be an A. CKY. What's the name of the person?
Yeah.
Their YouTube. 121. Said, hi Wayne, where are you ball blind? Has it happened recently? I think you're a massive inspiration. Everyone needs to stop telling you
thank
that.
you. What is it? SLACK?
SL4CKY 121.
Would that be like slacky?
Oh no, I can't.
All right. Sorry, you know,
Mike's not very good.
hopefully not offending anybody there. Thank you. I have an eye condition which I was born with, but it really didn't take a hold of me until I was 27. And then it went proper downhill 6 years ago. No, actually, about 7 years ago. It went proper. It went proper downhill around about 7 years ago, and then even worse about 3 years ago when I had an operation to get my cataracts out. That went wrong. But yeah, it's just something that you're born with. I don't know if that's the wind just making that jingle, because it sounds like a light jingle. Let's just see what's going on here. We had a little bit of a jingle there, people. A little bit of a jingle. So really, to be fair, with my eyesight, because it's slow, well, apart from 3 years ago when it just went, up until that point it was quite slow going, so deterioration. So you kind of get used to each little stage of it. And when it went, it was quite funny actually, because when it went, I don't know if it's this rod, let's have a little feel. When it went, Jen was heavily pregnant with Natalia. This is when the operation got messed up. Jen was heavily pregnant with Natalia, and we had just got a new house. So we had to move in. Jen couldn't lift anything because of her pregnancy, and I had to do it all literally with my eyes closed. Good fun.
John Campbell said, hi guys, I'm Gary.
Evening, John. Thank you for joining us. If anybody hasn't subscribed, please do so. Oh, guys, I just want to say something actually. Massive thank you to each and every one of you for the support that I've had. Over the last 2 weeks, excuse me, my subscribers have just gone right up, shot through the roof. I've had some lovely comments, some messages from people. It's been absolutely lovely, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. You know, it's great, and I'm really excited for the future of the blind angler, because, like I said earlier, there's a few different things in the pipeline that I'm really going to look forward to doing and to bringing to you guys, and I hope you guys in. 129, so it's gone up 4 tonight. So guys, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for coming out and spending the time with us. And it's been nice. Like I said, I've had some nice comments from people. And I've heard some stories of other blind anglers, actually. One of them is down in Cornwall. I got the message yesterday, last night, which was really nice. I'm really looking forward to learning more about that. About a chap who's visually impaired and goes boat fishing. So I really want to find out more about that for sure. And that could be one for the future as well. Well, it's a boat. I would love to have a boat. I've always wanted to have a boat, to be fair. Jen won't let me, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, that's lovely, and I want to find out more about that story. I won't say too much about it because of people's privacy rights. I don't want to say anything and get it wrong, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? They told me via a private message, so if I'm allowed to say something on another video, then of course I will do, or even on the Facebook page, because it sounds fantastic. And yeah, Nicola.
Do the children fish, or are they too young?
Ah, right. So Zachary, yes, cracking little fisherman. He's actually part of a fishing club, doing very well. Earlier this year, when the scales were open, he had a £1.10 flounder, and not too far away from here actually, and a £1.2 ounce whiting, which you know, he's a good little fisherman. Yeah, he casts out, retrieves. He'll sit with me and make his own rigs and stuff. He's doing the knots well. Teaching him all of that. So, and like, you know, guys, you don't need vision to be able to teach a knot, because you can just be like, right, this is how you hold it, and you can show, and you can show them, because they can see what you're doing, and you just explain it to them. So yeah, Zachary fishes. Natalia, who was free at the beginning of January. She actually got her first little fishing rod, a little telescopic pink fishing rod with a pink fishing reel, because her favourite colour is pink. But it's just, we haven't had the weather to get out and let her have a go, because I would love to have taken her to go and get a whiting, especially at the places. I'll let him know. Zach, somebody called Nicola says, well done on your fishing, mate. He says thank you. Oh, he's so cute. Such good manners. Yeah, so it's just a case of when it's a little bit warmer, we're getting Natalia out to christen her rod. And actually, to be fair, Matt, who's in the chat, Matt Nicholson, he's my cousin, and his little boy, Corey, who's 6, he fishes, does very well. Had a £1.12 ounce whiting, and his little girl, funny enough, is free as well later on. Well, in about, I think she's probably going to be free in about 3 weeks' time. So, yes. Ah, Luke, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Right, okay. What am I doing here? It's just Luke's here, people. This is the gentleman that I went fishing with on the 4th of December, just out here, who had a, is it 612, wasn't it? £6.12 bass on live bait. And to be fair, he only got it because my live bait was still being hooked up when his was being put in. First one in, and yeah. That was good. That was good. It was freezing, wasn't it, that day?
It was nippy that morning.
Very cold.
It was about after 3 hours, 4 hours, my hands were just numb.
Yeah.
I couldn't do much, my feet were freezing.
Have you been out again, or?
No, I've not been out. Well, I went out a few times in the boat since.
Yeah.
A couple of times, but I haven't been out this year.
Don't go near the bed.
Oh, okay.
I've just been sticking to shore fishing, but I'm just not really, because of the weather.
Yeah.
Not really bothered.
How you been getting on the shore?
It's not bad, like, I've had a few nice catches and all that. It's just in the groups. I've had a nice few catches and that. I've had bass this year.
Yeah.
I've had a few nice sized conger.
That's cool.
Played by white and things like that. So
Yeah,
it's just,
It's a load of whiting around, isn't there?
it's trying to get through everything. Like, I went up Salcombe the other day and I was hoping to go up there just to try and target a nice bass or something, or
Yeah,
just
yeah.
get flounder or a ray or anything. But I was up there for like 2.5 hours in freezing cold wind, just bitter straight.
Ah, yeah.
But after 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I'm going home. So I can't do this.
No.
So I went down Mount Wise after, and I went down there and had a few nice sized conger, but as soon as
That's
I
cool.
went down there, just losing gear after gear.
Yeah, it's snaggy down there, isn't it?
It's too snaggy.
Yeah.
Depends, like, if you can get out far enough, you can cast out far enough. It's right, because you can get onto the sand.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can, but then if you get those like weight lifts that you can get the weight up high,
So it's like,
to clear it off the snags.
I use like pop-ons and all that just to actually keep all my hooks and everything off the bottom.
Yeah.
Right? I'll always use like a rotten bottom link or anything just to the hooks. Well, if the hook gets snagged, then that's just, I can't help that. Like, I've got pop-up beads on, so if it does get snagged, then
Yeah.
I can't help that. But see, if the weight gets snagged, then I'd rather get my rig back than lose everything. So I'd rather just stick a rotten bottom link on it.
Yeah.
Catch the bottom, obviously lose the weight and everything, and then get my rig back. So
Yeah, exactly. I like pop-up beats. Hello. Hello.
it's been, the weather's been alright for it. There's been nice big easterly winds from the cod and everything, but
Yeah.
just a bit too much rain.
But yeah, it has been, hasn't it? Yeah, we wanted to go bass fishing, Matt and I, but we were like down in the place where we want to go. It's just so like where we want to go. There's a good chance of flounder as well. But with the amount of fresh water, it's kind of like, oh, are we just going to get washed out with that? And obviously with the fresh water, it warms, and it's been a little bit warm. I don't want to catch crab. Any comments, babe?
I don't know. I was playing with the dog.
Right, stop playing the dog. This is not what you're here for.
You'll lose your brownie points in a minute.
Yeah, I will, mate. I will.
So,
So when you're at next?
I was hoping to go out over the weekend, but I'm a bit hit or miss.
I think the weather on Sunday's better than,
Yeah, it's just.
but
waiting
it's the
for a
tide,
break.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's just waiting for a break. But if I want to go out, it's either going out early morning.
Yeah.
Going out late, not late nights. It's late evenings, but I'll have to fish into the late nights. So it's hit or miss at the moment. Like,
Yeah.
I want to go up to East Pool.
Yeah.
Don't know if you've been up there.
Yeah, I have, mate. Yeah,
Very, very good for bass.
it is, mate. Yeah, we got a bass mark up there.
It's like,
So,
I know I'm saying this on the channel, but
giving away your secret marks, guys. Get those ears up.
sorry. I've been up there in ages.
They can't hear, so you're all right.
Oh, no.
I'm listening from my headphones.
No, there's some good and thornback ray up there.
Yeah, if you can get them to the right patches up there and to a nice little cove. But
Yeah.
it's one of those ones, like from East Portsmouth up to Start Point, it is
Yeah.
very, very good.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
The last few months we've had so much tuna around their feed and everything.
Have you?
There was, I think it was about 2 months ago.
Blimey.
Just off Start Point.
Yeah.
Just massive bluefin smashing everything up there.
See, like my best friend is in the Navy. He's a chief in the Navy, and he works over there at Jupiter Point. And he goes out, and he will be out on his boat doing work and stuff, and he'll see the tuna, and he'll video it on his phone and then send it to me. And then I'm like, what's going on? And then Jen's reading it, she's like, there's loads of tuna. Loads and loads of tuna jumping. And it's like, oh, so jealous.
It's like there's a thing on that South Devon page at the moment, isn't there? Like, they're trying to get that tuna fishing research and all that, so they can tag the tuna and things.
Yeah.
So I want that to actually be.
I think it's just people wanting to catch tuna, isn't it? I mean, I want to.
It's more the fact, like, I'd say probably around 80% of people just want to go and catch a tuna.
Oh,
just
yeah?
for the thrill of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not for like the catching and eating it and killing it and stuff. It's the sport. Hello, mate. God.
You can smell all the bait you got on you.
Yeah. Can you smell my bait or can you smell my doggies? Can you smell my doggies?
Like, he comes fishing all the time. It's
Yeah.
like,
See-
every single time I fish, he's straight trying to grab it. It's like,
Oh, I would take mine. I would love to take mine fishing, but
He doesn't mind it. Like, he loves coming fishing with me, but he sometimes doesn't like it when it gets a bit too cold and he'll just sit
Yeah.
there and he'll just
Ours
jump
aren't
on
too
you.
bad like that because they're a Malamute and a Husky, so
Oh yeah, so they're kind of
Used
used to it.
yeah.
they don't like being inside most of the time.
So, but obviously I rescued him. He was from Swansea,
Yeah.
Oh,
so he's looking to come back on the tries to come back to the near the water. Couldn't have any of it. Couldn't want to go near it. Started crying.
Oh. Not heard anything jingling here for a while. I don't know if it was just weed ripping through. Anyway, we got some big mackerel on here, so 2 hooks. I mean, that's the one I thought it was that was making the jingling noise, but I suppose it could have been the other one that's been out longer. Let's have a little feel of this one. Oh no, that feels snagged. I might have to sort that one out. Right. Bear with me, people. I am going to sort this one out. Jen, I'm just going to pass you this because got a bit of a snaggy situation going on.
I told you there's loads of weed.
It is just under the bridge. I've been down a few times, so I've had. I've had too much weight, but I've actually had scab from it as well. So it's surprising that it's just the weed that comes off the bottom.
There's not a lot of places where I can keep the car
No.
with the children in it safe, like and warm.
No, plenty. And then if you do find somewhere it's either ramsacked busy or just not really well fished. So yeah, we rescued him from this one. So I was on the phone to the girl, and I was on the phone to her. She sounded about 17, 18, but she passed me over to her chat. And when I was on the phone to him, he was like, listen, the dog's good as gold, you can do anything to the dog, we won't do nothing back. So as soon as I heard that, I was a bit like, that gives me a second think. I've been born and raised with dogs, so I'm thinking that doesn't sound very nice.
No.
Like, what do you mean by you can do anything to the dog, won't do nothing back? So when we got up there, she was telling me how the dog was vicious with attacking other people, didn't like cats, didn't like any other dog, literally would just attack everything. Apparently someone had literally gone to grab him that morning and he got in the car and attacked the man. So apparently the man dropped him back, wanted his money back straight away, so we've gone there to grab him. As soon as we got up there, she's telling me on the dog carrier to put him in, so I'm like, alright, this is a bit worrying now, you're telling me that this dog's probably just going to rip my hand off or something.
Yeah.
I've got up there and as soon as we got up there, she had him on this exactly. That one extended, she ran straight over to us saying hello to me and my missus. We were like, alright, what was going to attack us there?
He just knew that he was safe with you.
So after that we were talking to the Garen man over the money. She for him.
Any comments, babe?
Hang on.
She cost back then it's been a £1.5 dog. I've got just over 200 quid for him. So as soon as I was getting more and more ideas in my head, I was putting more and more pictures together, thinking like this is this. So he jumped in the car straight away. And she was like, can I say goodbye to you? I'm like, yeah, crack on. We'll not get back up the car.
Oh, fair enough.
We'll not get back up the car.
Talia, sit down, darling. Can't ask whether you've had anything yet. I've missed them. Never mind.
You've missed some comments.
Yeah, I'll scroll back.
It's one of those ones, like, when we first got it, it was a bit hard, we just his ears clogged up at first, and he was like, we were a bit anxious, because when we first got back, our neighbour came out and ran straight out to her, and we were like, oh no, we go, but she came up to us, and we were like, this is a bit contradicting on what they're saying about him.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, the neighbour's got a cat, and it came running out the door as well. Straight away, just wanted to play with it. So we also thought, oh, this is weird. Like, telling us she's going to attack other dogs and attack everything. She didn't want her kids, didn't want to go to the kids or anything with any other pets. Or this dog's not even acting like he's got anything wrong with him. So I've got, obviously we've got him chipped and everything. As we took him to the vet, she went, do you want to do a check-up on him? Done a check-up on him, and he was top to tail, just covered in marks, top to tail. It was absolutely horrific. It's about 9 months ago, well, I've had him about 10 months now, so it's about 9.5 months ago we got the vets. And I remember when they were telling me about the mark show, I just literally sat down in the chair and just put my head in my hands, like, oh my god. And like, this dog has been through absolute horror. Absolute horror. He had 2 scalping marks on the back of his leg where he'd actually been hit by a pole, and it ripped his skin and all his hair off, so that was a bit nasty. He had a bite mark on the side of his neck, and he's got bite marks on his ears, so he's got like little white patches on his ears where it's like his skin's all been roughened up. So I was like, Jesus Christ, this dog.
Luckily, you're a happy boy now.
So we said we had him in 2 weeks, and obviously because it's a bit late and it's a bit dark now, it's a bit like, I don't want him running around. I'd usually walk him over it often. Give it a go. Apparently he was in the skate parties, he isn't anywhere. As soon as he gets 5
there he is. Sit down, Tally.
So, good home, good timing.
Oh, thank you.
That's alright.
Oh, thank you
Drop
for
the pot.
that, Luke.
Oh no, you keep quiet, I've got loads of them.
Oh, gotcha.
When he
Thank
comes
you,
in
mate.
to drop them off, he just gives you loads of them in pots.
Oh, does he? Okay, that's cool.
I grab them in bulk just to save me every week or something.
Thank you.
That's alright. I'm just going to fill every bit in the freezers and fridges.
He's commandeered my spare freezer that I keep for like the children's food.
That's what I've done with my partners.
I need to get a bigger one.
Well, my partner's telling me that she's given me a ultimatum. I've get me a freezer, which she throws in my bottle. So I'll get a new freezer. Save the house.
Yeah. All right, darling. Yes, Wayne. Right, I'll just put that one down a minute.
Cheers, Luke. Thank you, mate.
That's alright, guys.
Hopefully, I need to sort the children out.
Yeah, cool. Well,
Hey.
what time?
9:46. 9:46. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. Yeah, 9:46, 9:47, something like that. So should be good.
Hopefully, in the next half an hour, 40 minutes a week, she'll slacking off.
Yeah.
She'll have slack water for the next hour. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's just the weed that comes up from the bottom.
Yes, which I think I just got into.
The issue. So if you have gapped something, it's just straight away just quickly reel it, pump it on up as high as you can.
Yeah, or else I'm going to be in it. Exactly, exactly. Well, thank you, mate. Yeah. Sweet, brilliant. Thank you, buddy. Take care. Cheers, mate. Oh, that was nice of Luke.
Try and catch up now.
Right, she's going to try and catch up. Go. Ooh. Carl, I know that you asked if I had anything. Yeah, no, mate. To be fair, that was my first cast just then, and we had a bit of. That's a bit too far away, actually. We had a bit of weed, so maybe chuck this one not as far out because I think the water. So I think a boat went by and the water was right up underneath our feet then, so the water's made quite a bit. So we'll be fine from now on in. Just wait for.
Talking to themselves.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
22 likes, maybe.
22 likes. Thank you. How many people watching?
We have 16 watching.
Fantastic, guys. Thank you very much for liking, and if anybody subscribed tonight, thank you, and for those who have shared, thank you very much. Absolutely lovely. Really do appreciate it. It's really helping the channel grow, and it's nice to make just makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing, you know, and I'm not wasting people's time, as it were. Do you know what I mean? So what I've done here is the bait that's already on here, you know, you probably could. I've watched anglers on YouTube and stuff where they've brought bait in and chucked it straight back out again. Whereas if I think it's okay, I'll thread it up and then just tip it off with some fresh, and that's what I'm doing now. Although I've just pricked that one through the wrong side there. That's all right. But yeah, hopefully, as I was saying, next week, the Blind Angler will have something new to share with you all, and if myself and Matt can get out before that, we shall. We're going to try some. We do have our eye on a new mark, which could bring us bass, wrasse, mackerel, pollock. We'll have to wait and see, and hope we do well. Yeah, let's flick this one back out first. That was really nice of Luke to come down here and give us a bit of cart and have a yap. It's a nice young man. Good fisherman as well. Good fisherman. We went out with our friend, we have a mutual friend called James down here, and we went out with him. He let us out, took us out in the boat, and had a great day out. Absolutely great day. But unfortunately COVID and, well, Christmas and COVID hit again. Yeah, that water's really coming in now. That's proper. Well, it's a lot deeper. It's not deep, deep where I'm casting to, but it's still deep. See now I can feel that that is moving already. You can feel it on the tide. So I might just bring him in slightly. He might have gone a bit too far. So just, yeah, he's already trundling down there. So let's just bring him in out of that flow.
Nick says make sure Jen's got sweets.
She's always got sweets.
Again, you're inspirational, but
Oh,
stop telling you.
Nicola, next. Nicola, well, for everyone actually, Mick, Richard, absolutely everybody on there.
Also got us girls have got to have chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate, wine. But no, guys, I'm on Facebook, The Blind Angler, so give us a like, give us a follow, and then if you catch any fish and you want me to post the pictures, by all means I will, and we can follow the story of Nicola fishing with her chap, and hopefully she'll be sending us some big pictures of some big fish that she's had. And you know, I'm not going to lie, I don't like getting beaten by my wife. But when it's somebody else's wife, you kind of want, go on. Yeah, I'm just making sure that that weight is holding, and I think it is now. I think it's settled down quite nicely. Oh, you're funny. I didn't realise I married a comedian. So, yeah. Oh no. What do you mean? What? There they are. Ooh. Do you know what? No, I know I didn't cast it out, but I was like, I always clip it on my top so I know where it is. But on that occasion, I didn't. No. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for the support. I absolutely love it. It's really nice, really nice. And it's, like I said, like I've always said, I've got good friends, I've got good family. They support me doing what I do. But you know, it's nice to know that you guys are enjoying it as well. And I'm hoping with what I've got planned for the future of The Blind Angler, hopefully, like I said, releasing something next week. But with the other stuff that I've got planned, yeah, I'm really excited, and hopefully we can get some of that going sooner rather than later. And I will give a shout out actually to a chap called Steve Nicholson. He's not related to Matt because they share the same surname. He's down here in Plymouth, and if anybody's looking to get into fishing, he's got rods, reels, everything, and he can work towards a budget. And like I said, I'm not sponsored by him or anything like that, but I know that a lot of people are, you know, getting into fishing, and with everything that's going on in this day and age with the pandemic and stuff, they haven't got maybe the funds maybe that they once used to. So Steve has got some lovely rods and reels, which he can sort something out for a budget for sure. And he's a very helpful young man. Well, I say he's young, I don't know, I can't see him. But yeah, I had a little chat with him the other day, and he was just telling me about his rods and that. So if anybody's out there that wants to get into it, and he's got a lot of knowledge as well by what I understand. Yeah, it might be worth having a little look on Facebook for Steve Nicholson. Right, let's have a look at this here. Right, here we go. Well, that was untouched, that squid. So if anybody is new and they're thinking about, well, what bait's good for what, to be fair, bass will pretty much take anything. I think everybody's favourite bait is probably peeler crab. I actually really like host squid with whatever I'm doing. bass, cod. I like whole squid. But you know, you can't go wrong with a lug and squid wrap or anything like that. But there's lots and lots of information on Facebook. I don't even know if I'm looking towards the rods. I'm not. I just realised I was just looking. So let's have a little look at this cart. Where's that cart, Jennifer?
John Campbell said, "Blind, I've seen you support many channels, so when I seen you alive, I joined."
Oh, thank you, John. It's very kind of you. I do you know what? I like watching people on YouTube. I think you know, I grew up watching John Wilson, and then when Ed Salika from Cornwall brought out his videos of cod and bass fishing, I enjoyed watching them, and they're just two completely different characters. And then, you know, I do like watching other people on YouTube. I love watching the boys from the Water's Edge. I think they're good anglers up on East Anglia, and I like watching the Fish Hunter because he's just funny. He's a good fisherman. He's got some cracking fish, but he's just funny and he gets on well with his viewers. And that's what fishing's all about, isn't it? If you think about it, when you go out fishing with your mates, or even your wife, like Jen and I have banter. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about, is going out fishing and having a bit of fun. You know, if it was me and Matt here, we would be talking about Jen and his wife in lovely terms.
Probably as much as me and Flick were talking about you two.
But you know, I think there's a lot of people on YouTube, not just fishing, but you know, that go out fishing, they video it and they post it and stuff, and fair play to them. They're doing what they like, and yeah, I just enjoy watching it and, you know, support everybody and build a nice community, because the fishing community is a good one. You ask anybody on the forums or on the Facebooks, you know, they help everybody. And you know, I'm able to go live now with you guys because of the Fish Hunter. I sent him a message and said, look, I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Is there any way I can go live? How do you do it? And he pointed me in the right direction. So, you know, hats off to him. If anybody hasn't checked him out, do it. He's a funny lad. He is. Even Jen likes watching the... I'll tell you this now. I'm going to bait up, but I'll quickly tell you this now. Yesterday, 12-year anniversary, we had some nice food. We had some nice drink and all this lot. And Jen was just like, I want to snuggle down and watch a film. I was like, yeah, sure. And then she was like, but if the Fish Hunter's live, you can watch him. And I was just like, get on. So, you know, even on our anniversary, I would have been allowed to watch, so that's cool. Right, let's go.
Carl said John Wilson is a legend.
Oh, Carl, he is, mate. He is. And really nice chap. I mean, you know, before he passed away, obviously, that was a sad day. But I actually met him up at the NEC many moons ago, and he was really patient with me. He gave me his autograph because I had his book, so he signed that for me, and I had my picture taken with him and stuff. It's just a really nice man. Right, where's that cart, Jen, please? Oh, she's not even there? Right, this is a good point of being blind. I've just said to Jen, where's that cart? She's not even there, she's gone. Jen?
Yeah?
You're being summoned. It was me.
Yes, husband.
Well, I was just like, where's that cart?
Oh, yeah.
And you weren't even here.
No,
I was just
there you
talking
go.
to myself. Right, let's have a look at this then. Right, how would you... There we go. All right, let's have a look. Okay. I know.
Nick said, come on, fish. And a little fishy emoji.
Who said that?
Nicola.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Nicola. We need some fish. We need some fish.
You want to go to the shop and buy you more?
No, we're not having any.
2 people.
22 lovely people. Thank you for joining us. I know you can't see me right now. Got a little bit of cart, which I've never used before. So, but that there seemed quite firm, and I've heard on previous YouTube channels that carts, it's like an edible crab, I think it is, a brown crab, that it can be quite flaky, so it's good to bind it on. So what I've got is I've got a hose squid. I know you can't see what I'm doing, so I'll talk you through it. Excuse me, sorry guys. I was going to say, you guys can't see what I'm doing, I can't see what I'm doing, so I'll talk us both through it. The blind leading the blind. So I've got a hose squid, and I've got a pair of scissors, and I've just slit it right up the middle, and then I've put the cart down on the floor, and I can't find it. And where'd I put that, mate? Don't laugh. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. You can laugh. Oh, okay, right. And then what I've done is I've just put the cart in the middle of the squid and rolled it up. That's a big piece. Oh yeah. I'll show you guys in a minute. Right, I've put it in the middle like a sandwich. Like if you imagine a hot dog, actually. So the cart is the sausage. It's the only way I can describe it by feel. Okay, so the cart is the sausage, and the
John said wrap it in squid.
That's what I'm doing, John. Well, that's what I'm attempting. Oh God, that's what I'm attempting to do. That's what I'm attempting to do. So yeah, and I'm wrapping the squid around it like a bun, and then binding as much elastic on as I possibly can. Bait and elastic is lovely when you don't lose it. Oh, this feels good. It feels coddy. Are you guys keeping an eye on those other rods for me, yeah? Because let's have a look. There we go. Oh dear, right. I'm literally binding it because I don't know how well it holds. So I'm just binding as much as I can. There we go, I think that'd do. And then when I put the elastic on, what I do is once I get to the end and I think, yeah, that's enough, I put my finger along the bait and I wrap the elastic around the bait and also around my finger until it tightens up on the finger. And then when I pull, I always make sure the tension's on my finger, not on the bait.
Carter's eating crab.
Yeah, that. There it is. So guys, there it is. So I've got a hose squid. So there's the head. I've wrapped it in there. I don't know if you guys can see that from. Guys, I don't know if you can see that or not. To be fair, let's just get rid of that. But yeah, that's what I've done. So the cart is wrapped up in the squid and binded on hard, and then I'm going to hook that up with a pulley panel. I hope you guys can see that. All right. I don't know if I'm too close or. Yeah. Right. Let's get that one. Is Richard still online? Richard Hoy, my friend. Right, where the heck did I put that other rig? Let's just do it this way. Let's just do it this way. Would be nice to get a fish for you guys tonight. Well, anytime. But yeah. Let's just bait this one up. Oh dear. I bet you guys are giving me some kind of tips with it or something, and she's not here and I'll cast out and I'll be like, oh, wish I'd known that. Well, I'm going to thread it on like a sausage if I can. Like so. Bring the hook through it. Pull it all the way down. And then nip it in there. All the way through. There we go. Like so. You right, darling?
If you get any fish, can you show me?
Of course I can show you, sweetheart. If it wasn't such a long drop. No, I was just talking to the people at home, darling. Sorry. If it wasn't such a long drop, I would have maybe asked Zach to come out and have a little fish as well. What I'm doing at the moment is just elasticating that hook on. Oh, shoot. There I am, missus. You can't make sure. No, it's alright. Thank you, darling. Just make sure your hook point is sitting proud at all times. Like so.
Richard, what is stood on?
Richard.
He said thanks for visiting the channel. Everybody.
Thank you, Richard. Absolute legend. Do you know what? I actually had a little bit of a chat with Jen. I'm glad you're there because, as everybody knows, Jen is my lovely wife, and I said to her, she is kind of like the if you think of the blind angler, you think of me, hopefully, but you think of, you know, I talk about Matt, the cameraman, and I've had Matt and his wife and Jen design the blind angler logo, which is Roddy the Coddy. But Jen also reads out the comments on Facebook and YouTube, and she's obviously here the last 3-4 lives I've done reading out the comments to me. So I said to her the other day, I said the blind angler production team is growing, and does she want to be my communications manager?
Not going to pay for it though.
I said she gets to sleep with the boss and has a company car. And she said no. Jen, I've dropped the... Sorry? Oh, hang on guys, I'm just going to drop the mic a sec while I cast this one out. Thank you.
Your bait and elastics attached too.
Have you got it?
Stay still.
I am. Well done.
Yuck. But I've just dropped it at the bottom, sorry. You have to search for that then.
Oh, I've got another one.
Mick said that's why she needs sweets. That is why I need sweets. And wine. And Essex said, how's it going, Wayne? Any luck yet?
Not yet.
Not
Don't
yet.
know if you can hear me. Not yet. We're on our second cast. The water is...
Not sure they can hear you. Sit down then. Sit down, put the blanket on you. I'm not talking to the sign. There you go, stop. And there's a sign next to you, so try not to hit it. Though if you do, it would be a bit comical. Aww. Whoop, that's me.
I'm nowhere near the car boot, am I?
Oh, about 4 foot away.
Dad, you have to put your bells on.
No, I didn't. I've got them on my top, darling.
Sit down, Zach. Sit down, Natalia. Sit. Zach, sit down. Put the internet on your tablet. Yes, put the internet on your tablet. Sit down. Put the blanket on yourself. Keep warm. Literally no sense I'm feeling today.
There's a lot warmer than that.
Is it? We've crossed over. That's it. No. The back end.
Oh right, I see. Sorry. We're good.
Still see your rods.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You got the microphone there?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay guys, so that one there's cast out. It's a nice cast. That one is on the multiplier reel, and that one there, that reel is loaded up with £20 mainline, which I believe is F1. I'm not sure. I believe it is, and or red ice, with a £60 shock leader. And yeah, when I'm using multiplier, obviously, my multipliers are not, you can get them, just in case anybody is visually impaired and want to fish with a multiplier, you can get them with level winds, but I don't use them with level winds. It's all about feel. It's all about feel. So, you know, you don't have to look at your thumb going across the reel to know if you're doing that. Sometimes you can build it up too much on one side, but after a while you'll get used to just doing a gentle motion. And for some reason, when I'm winding in with a multiplier, I always want to look up at the top of the rod. I can't see it, but I always want to look up to the top of the rod. Maybe that's a habit of days of old, when I used to be able to see the bend in the rod. But yeah, you know, if you're visually impaired, you can still fish with a multiplier. You know, the only thing that but I won't want, I don't think I would ever want to, is unless I knew I was somewhere completely on my own and no chance of anybody else being around me, but it's just really not worth the risk of it. And yeah.
Stop bringing the mic.
Sorry, who said that?
No, I'm telling
Oh,
you,
right,
I
sorry.
can hear you on the...
Yeah, so yeah, you can fish with multiplier. If you're just getting into it, then you know you've got fixed spool as well. But whatever you're doing, always make sure you got your drag set ready to scream off, because you just never know when that big fish is gonna come sniffing around. So and the bells are a great thing to use. Any comments? It's been a lovely evening talking to you guys and meeting some new people.
Said nice casting action.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you very much, my friend.
John said I'll definitely support this channel on PayPal next week. Oh, mate.
Oh, see, thank you, John. That's kind of you. I do have a PayPal link to this channel, but
go straight into fishing.
which will, yeah, any funds will go straight onto the fishing. Absolutely, that's all it's about. And trying to grow the channel and do different adventures, which I've got, like I've said before, I've got a few things and stuff. But it's not about the money. That's the thing. It's kind of strange. I'm not really comfortable in having. It was recommended that I got one, and I'm just not. I'm just not.
Feel quite uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable asking for money. Like, I'm not asking for money. That's the thing. I'm not asking for money. It's just, it's there if you want to, but you don't have to. And it's not about that. And it will never be about that. You know, it was just recommended, and I was like, well, and to be fair, it was recommended a few weeks ago, and I've only just done it lately. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I think that post only went up this afternoon because I was a bit like, oh, I don't know. And it's just, you know, so guys, it's there, but never ever feel obliged to. Do you know what I mean? Never feel obliged to. It's not about that.
He said that he supports many channels. It's not an issue.
That's kind of you, John. Thank you. That money will go towards a boat.
Richard said it. No, it's all muscle memory.
Yes. Yeah.
Nick said he can't use with full vision, and then wrote underneath, sorry, meant multiplier, so you can't use a multiplier with full vision.
I tell you what, Mick, you know, You come down to Plymouth, I'll give you a casting lesson.
I'll teach Wayne.
But yeah, no, you can have fun. You can. It's just trial and error. The best way I did it is because the best way I learned to use a multiplier, because I couldn't see, right, is when they cast with a multiplier, they watch the weight go out, and then as it gets close to hitting the water, they slow the reel right down. And I don't, because obviously I can't see it cast. So what I do is I put the brakes tight, and then I loosen them off just a slight, and I'll have a cast. And as long as that doesn't fluff when it hits the water, I loosen it off a little bit more, cast again. And as long as it doesn't fluff when it hits the water, adjust it again. And then you just find that sweet spot, so you can just cast out like you would a fixed spool in the end. So you just cast out, and it just acts like a fixed spool. It hits the water, the reel slows down. You will feel it anyway, kind of hit. You feel that little dink, and then you know to put the thumb on the reel. But yeah, that's how I do it. And you know, if I can do it, you can do it. Believe that. So you know, give it another go, mate. I use well, these, I mean, at the moment I've got a big reel on there because of winter fishing. I like to use it, but in the summer months I'll use like 6.5 rockets and stuff. And again, they're all set to the same thing. So cast out, loosen it, cast out, loosen it, and it will act like a fixed spool. And if you're a bit unsure about putting the line back on, go for a level wind. But I tend to find, because you have that top bar on a level wind, you can't grip the spool as much for a hard cast. And sometimes it slips, and especially if it's cold and you've got a shock leader knot that kind of just rips here on the middle of your thumb, it blimmin' kills. So I would say try it without. And also put your shock leader knot to either side. So if it does ever, if your thumb is ever in that vicinity, it's going to be on the edge, not in the middle where your thumb is. So, but yeah, you can do it, mate. You can do it. And Rich, you are right. It's all muscle memory. It's all about just, you know, guys, next time you make a rig up or tie a knot, close your eyes and see if you do it with your eyes closed. And then you'll be in the world of the blind angler.
John says it's 100 miles away from the sea, so he can't fish.
100 miles away from the sea.
Okay.
John, don't you worry. Watch the blind angler. Stay tuned. Something new coming soon.
Oh,
Don't you worry. I mean, worst case scenario, you could just get a little fish tank at home or a pond. You know, have a nice little pond in your back garden. Or a neighbour's pond. How many people watching?
18.
Well, thank you guys for staying with me and everything. Let's hope for a fish. 18 lovely people, thank you for the support. And yeah, it's nice. It's actually quite a nice warm evening because Jen's outside with us instead of being in the car.
Dan said you're all keeping me going.
Oh yeah, because you're not allowed to
It's not allowed to go anywhere.
travel. Yeah, blimey. Crikey. Yeah, that's harsh. That's harsh. Well, if you want to watch some bad TV, go back to my earlier videos because they are
But you can't
shocking.
guess who's on now.
Bert,
No. You're saying about your multiplier.
Dad,
No.
multiplier.
Kelvin.
Oh, Kelvin. Kelvin, I've got the other one with me and she's missing her sister. So I've got two reels identical, which are my absolute favourite reels. And my blue box fell out of the car the other month. And one of my reels took a dink.
Well, what he wrote was, or do what I hope it's going well after launch when casting a multiplier.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Sit down,
But Kelvin's actually fixing my reel for me. But obviously with postage and everything at the moment, it's taken a little while to get the parts in to Kelvin. Kelvin is the family friend who is like Ed. If you think of wheeler dealers and you got that mechanic Ed who can fix and make anything, that's Kelvin. So yeah, he's got the other reel, and hopefully it won't be too long before I've got it back and having some fun with it. Just don't make it too fast, because I'll have to go all through that again. I don't fancy untangling birds' nests.
You know you'll do
I know what he's like. Yeah.
Carl said that he lives in Birmingham and Weston-super-Mare is his nearest seaside town.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that Carl, who was on our first live? Yeah. Oh, cool. Evening, Carl. Thank you for joining us, mate. Weston-super-Mare is lovely. I've not fished it. I fished the Bristol Channel, Minehead area, but I've not fished Weston-super-Mare. What's it like there? I would like to go to Wales and fish Ogmore Deeps, but people seem to have a bit of a problem with that because it's a bit of a dangerous mark. But I reckon I'll be all right. Yeah, absolutely.
Kelvin said it's never too fast.
It's never.
He would say that.
Yeah, Kelvin would put rocket fuel and NOS and all that lot in it if he could. The thing is, if he makes that reel too fast, it's not going to be the reel that's screaming, it'll be me.
Do it, Kelvin, do it.
No, don't do it, Kelvin. Don't take any notice of my wife.
Luke said any let.
Not yet, Luke. I've just put the cart out there. Nice big sausagey type bit of cart with wrapped up in squid and binding it up with elastic. So hopefully, you know, we're the tide's still building, so we'll have to see. We do have some black lug as well, kindly given to us. If anybody's down in Cornwall or Devon and you need a bait supplier, on my Facebook, and I'll post it later, is Ed's Bait. He's a great young man, just starting off his bait business. He's on Facebook, and the bait he gives me is absolutely fantastic. You know, credit where credit's due. And to be fair, if anybody needs any leads, then Seacast Fishing Weights, or Seacast Fishing Leads, sorry, on Facebook with Mike and Nick. They make some cracking leads, and they do postage and packaging, so they will send it anywhere. And they're really well priced as well, and top guys as well. They've actually got something new, which for fishing, which they've given me to try out and do like a little review on it, which I will do. It's just where I would like to go and use it. We can't get to because we're not allowed to drive that far. So that will be coming to the channel as soon as restrictions kind of get lifted a little bit. But that is something that will help a lot of people, including people with visual impairment. So that's going to be good. That is going to be good. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, like I said, really nice guys. Seacast Fishing Leads, and Mike and Nick, really nice gentlemen. Again, they're on Facebook. I'm not sponsored by these guys. It's just people that's helped me out, and it's about supporting each other, like was what said earlier. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to sell anything or anything like that. It's just, like I said before, credit where credit's due, and they're just nice people.
Carl said plenty of white and flatty, and Luke said that's the way you get the scent in the water.
Plenty of whiting and flatties. Ah, okay. Any good for Ray up there, Carl? Would it fawnback or small-eyed blondes?
And Kelvin said why it would make great YouTube material, hyper fast reel.
Hyper fast reel, blind guy,
Slice fingers.
and screaming and tears.
Sounds good to me.
Blood, sweat and tears would definitely go into that, Kelvin.
And John said, blind, I see you don't have moderators.
I've got moderators. I've got my wife standing by. She's there, and I've also got Matt, the cameraman. But
they're just not on now, so I haven't selected anyway.
Oh no, but like I know like some moderators will put like, you know, subscribe, like, share all the time in that. So if anybody wants to be my moderator, sail the blind angler people. But yeah, thanks to all those that have subscribed, and thanks for all those that have subscribed. Yeah, she stood here. She's got the mobile phone. She's got the laptop going, and she doesn't want to be my communications manager. I'll pay you in sweets. I'll pay you in sweets. A bag of sweets a month. Do you know, I was a little bit worried because you didn't say anything then. I was like, if she walked off again, I might just in the camera just change the name of the video to Blind Guy just talking to himself with no one around.
You hit 130.
130 subscribers?
Yeah.
Get in. Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, thank you. I've hit 130 subscribers. Yeah.
John said he'll help.
Thank you, John. Thank you. Yeah, 130 subscribers. Guys, thank you so much. How many likes?
You got 23 likes.
Oh, lovely. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing and everything. You're just lovely, lovely people. And the channel is just, it feels like it's starting to take off, which is really nice. Really nice. Because
I've just added John because he said he'd help.
thank you, John.
So he can teach me.
You are a mod. You know, you are a mod now. You know, you're part of the Blind Angler production team.
Mick said that's the way, Wayne. Thumbs up, laughy face.
Ah, ideal. Paying her with sweets.
She more than sweets
No,
though.
Mick is my accountant for the Blind Angler now, and he says pay you with sweets. I've got to follow these guidance that I'm getting. How much more than sweets?
I've got your credit card, don't you?
Yeah.
I might pop online later.
Why? Wait, no. Yeah, I'm good. She got me a phone cover with the Roddy the Coddy, the Blind Angler on it, my little logo. And I was going to bring it and show you guys because it's proper cool. I can't believe she made that for me. So yeah, I was well happy. And my daughter says it lovely. I don't know if you can hear her. Natalia? Natalia? Who's on Daddy's hat? Roddy the Coddy. How cute is that, guys? Well done, darling.
Kelvin said, nice one, mate. Numbers are picking up. Thumbs up.
Thank you, Kelvin.
Mick said, water looks lovely, guys. Craig said, Wayne, I'm always here to help you.
Thank you, Craig. Yes.
If needed.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Craig.
Pat said,
Top man.
John's a very supportive mod.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Kelvin said, and a hot cup of tea.
And a hot cup of tea. Yeah. What was one before Kelvin? Sorry.
John's a very supportive mod.
Who said that? Pat. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us tonight. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, so apologies for that if I didn't.
Mick said,
Thank you for
just
being
need
here.
Stock of goodies. Thumbs up.
Stock of goodies. We do, mate. We do. The thing is, you'll have a big bag of sweets, and then it's letting her share them with the kids, which is the problem. You're like, children, do you want a sweet? And she's like, oh no, Wayne, they're mine. No, she's a lovely, lovely wife and a lovely mum. A lovely mum. But
I buy ones people don't like and they still eat them.
right, if I eat sweets that I don't like, that you do, I don't eat them out of spite. I just pick.
tell you not to touch
I
my
pick up the
sweets.
wrong ones, and I don't know it's wrong until it's in my mouth, and I'm like, ugh. And then you're like, oh, that's one of mine.
Like, but sweets is one of them. You don't eat them.
Sweets, Jack Daniels, Baileys, whiskies, Disaronno.
Yes, Wayne, you did. Yeah,
Ah,
Wayne,
cool.
you did. I've just been popping on. He's been popping on.
Ah, okay, cool. Thank you for joining us, Pat. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Guys, have any of you been out fishing lately or managed to get out? I know some of you are stuck inland, but anybody had any nice fish? No, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I kind of thought we would have had something by now, you know. I'm surprised we haven't had a whiting yet, but like it is a new mark, so tide's coming in. Maybe it fishes better with the tide going out. We've had a.
Just said, do you have any stickers with your logo on?
Carl, I do. And the next time I go live, I'll show you. You know, I said there was something new coming for the Blind Angler. Thanks, Carl. What I should have said is, anybody mentions anything about stickers, make a note and PM them so it doesn't get
You
brought.
didn't tell me that.
Yeah, right. You're the communications manager. You should be thinking of these kind of things. We'll have a one-to-one when we get back home.
Communications manager decided that she's leaving. You can do it all on your own.
You have to give a written letter, and you have to give,
read it,
and you have to give 2 weeks. Yeah, it has to be in braille or
You don't
audio.
read
All right,
braille.
audio, and it has to be 2 weeks. Communications manager job going. People get to come out fishing with me, read comments of really nice people, company car.
Matt's just come on saying, Carl, has he paid you to ring them up? New things coming soon.
Oh dear. Do you know what? Actually, Carl, there we go. Another little branch in the blind angler tree. He can be our
It's
oh
going over the bridge.
no, it's my brain that's gone. Carl can be our somebody that sells things, like salesman type.
I'm not gonna say
God.
anything. I'm gonna let you go. And Carl said, "Sorry, didn't know. You're not meant to."
You're not meant to.
Unless you ask, no.
Yes. Yeah. No, guys. Yeah. It's not just the sticker, is it? It's not just the sticker. So next week, touch wood, there'll be something decent, something nice and fun. A lot of fun, hopefully. A lot of fun. Is Nicola still there? I hope Nicola's still there, having a good evening. Hope you're all.
The chocolate. So Jen just wants the chocky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trip to the shop on the way home?
Haven't you got any chocolate left over from last night's?
No.
Oh, I do. No, we're not going home.
I'll have yours.
You don't like fruit and nut?
I do.
Oh. Are you going to stay as my communications manager?
I need a pay rise.
Are you going to stay as my communications manager?
I need a pay rise.
All right, you can have a pay rise. Bag of sweets and a chocolate bar.
10 gel polish bottles.
Sorry?
10 new gel polish colours.
Do you know what? We're having a race, Jen and I. So, yeah, I've got the Blind Angler Facebook page, and Jen's got Jennifer Bowden, nail artist. And we have a little race of who can get the most likes and followers. So I'm winning on followers of the page, but you've got more likes on your page. Is that right? I think it is, isn't it? Guys, do not go jump.
More followers and I got more likes.
Yeah. But if you end up getting a load more followers and likes today from a load of guys, that don't count.
Put some pictures up today.
She's done a mermaid one. She's done some fake nails which are like mermaids. Which is, oh guys, right, this is coming off fishing just slightly, right? But Jen has got these fake hands, which is somebody's cast of their hand, and it's fake, and so she can practice her nails and do different things because she's always experimenting. And oh, they feel horrible. I mean, they're about £100, but they feel horrible because you can feel the fingerprints and everything. And when you can't see, and she said to me, "Oh, can you get my cup? It's on the table." You put your hand across the table and you're feeling around. This hand just touches you. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible. Come on, fish. Come on. Let's have a bite at least. Let's get a nice, beautiful fish. It's all learning. When you go to New March, you got to fish them different states of the tide. Does it fish better at low tide or high tide? Tide in, tide out. 2 hours up, 2 hours down. Big tides, small tides. I kind of thought it would fish quite well tonight because it's a small tide. Because, like I said before, it's very deep and it rushes, absolutely gushes through. So, yeah, what's that? What's that?
Well, Matt wrote, has she done a Roddy the Coddy yet?
Matt, she hasn't done a Roddy the Coddy yet, but...
Oh, bugger off, Matt.
What?
I don't want to do that.
What, Roddy the Coddy? And guys, do not anybody say, let's have Roddy the Coddy on your nails next time you're fishing.
Have that one.
What's that?
Mick did ask whether you model for me.
No.
I love your nails, I could do that.
Oh, we're talking about nails?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I didn't know if it was a bit of like da-da-da,
Oh, God.
da-da-da-da.
Don't even see that.
Such a fool, Jen. But No, I don't. I don't. She's to be fair, she's high in demands down here. So she's always practicing at home and stuff, and she's got quite a following of clients that, because she works in a health clinic or beauty and spa clinic. So yeah, she's doing well, bless her. But that's enough of the wife. Yeah, it's fine. You can give her some bells to play with if you want, Jen. I know she likes playing with the bells. Would you want bells? Do you want some bells?
One for you, darling. Got some bells? Yeah, but you've got to sit down in the blanket to stay warm.
See, look at that. Straight in the box, straight away onto the bells.
Let me fibbing.
What about?
Blind.
I'm not blind.
Fine.
Right, there's one there for you and one there for Zachary. Where are you? You got them?
I've got them.
Good. Ah, good. Oh, okay.
Oh, she's nicked them both. The dyslexic angler is on, saying oi oi.
Ah, good evening. Yeah, I'm subscribed to the Dyslexic Angler, and I do watch. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you. We are fishing Plymouth, the River Tamar. Got 2 rods out. We've got a beach caster out, 13-foot multiplier, 20-pound main line, 60-pound shock leader with a pulley penno out with host squid and cart. And then on the other rod, it's a flatty rod with a fixed spool, 15-pound main line, again with a 60-pound shock leader. That's because it's tapered, so it's a lot thinner. And on that, we've got a 2-hook flapper with some lovely macro strips, which I kind of half expected to pick up a little schoolie bass or a whiting on in and around down here, because this is a bay just down in front. Excuse me. And you know, I'm guessing there's crab. Well, there's a lot of weed apparently, so you know, where there's seaweed like this on a river, you usually find crab. So well, I would have thought they would have been in and around hunting. So I'm a little bit surprised at that. But like I said, it's a new mark, never fished it, so it's all learning the mark, learning the tides. And the thing is, it's not, you know, if we don't catch anything tonight, 1, that is fishing, and 2, it wouldn't put me off coming back again and trying again at a different tide. I heard the kids playing with the bells then, so that's why I kind of stopped, because I was like, oh, I can hear a bell ringing. Excuse me. So any comments, Jennifer will be reading out in a moment, hopefully. Just while she's trying to settle Natalia down, bless her. So let's see. Let's hope for a fish. But yeah, all you guys that have joined us tonight, shared, liked, subscribed, thank you so much. I can't say it enough. I really can't. I am so grateful. So grateful. Right, communications manager's back. Let's go. Hang on 2 seconds, sweetheart. Yeah. All right, thank you, darling.
Dyslexic angler asked if you've had much tonight.
Nothing at the moment. Dyslexic angler, nothing at the moment. I think we've only had about 4 casts. Yeah, we haven't had a bite yet. But we're hoping, fingers crossed, always hopeful, always optimistic. Excuse me. Next?
No.
Okay.
Steve asked the same question.
Okay. And Steve, same answer. If you hear that noise, that's the train going over from Cornwall to Plymouth or vice versa. It's on the Brunel Bridge, actually. It's the Brunel Bridge. Yeah, one of his most famous ones. Hey, just because I know, like, just because I know, you know. But yeah. And I'll tell you one thing, guys. I don't know if you can see this rod rest. I can't light it up because Natalia's playing, but it's got oh right, here it is. Right, okay, so guys, it's got, if I come here, these legs here have got a little clip and also the main rod rest body. So each leg, each part of it, you can extend and shorten, which is absolutely ideal. So if you're fishing, first of all, if you've got a small car, that'll just go in the boot. And second of all, if you're fishing on rocks, you know what it's like when you're putting rod rests on rocks. It's like one leg's down there and the other one's up here and all this like this. You can just drop that one down far, keep this one up short, and you can level it off. Absolutely lovely. So cracking rod rest, absolutely cracking. So again, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, but it's just, you know, I used to have those old aluminium ones with those big legs, and they're so hard to use on rocks. Whereas this one's absolutely lovely. And then hopefully Matt and I get out and do some rock fishing with the lures and spinners and plugs, and also a bit of bait fishing off the rocks as well, which is always good fun.
Right, Steve said he's back in a bit. He's checking again in a sec because he's sort of listening through. I'm high building at the moment.
Cool. Okay, Steve. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for joining us.
Rich and Neil Angling UK. Hi, new to your channel, but liked and subbed and shared on my fishing channels Facebook page. Great job, buddy.
Thank you. Ah, Rich and Neil. Yeah, I seen you subscribed the other day. Thank you very much. I've been having a little look and stuff, so thank you very much. Appreciate that. And they said they've got a fishing channel.
Yeah, on my fishing channel.
Ah, okay.
Facebook page.
Rich and Leo Fishing. If you've got a YouTube channel or Facebook page, whatever, chuck it in the chat there. You know, help yourself, put it in there, and so other people can check you guys out. It's all about supporting each other and stuff. But thank you very much for supporting me. I absolutely appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you for joining us tonight. It's weird. Before you go out fishing, you always dream about that fish that you never catch. Oh, go away. She's sacked. Communications manager's gone. No, we will. We will have it when we're allowed to have babysitters and stuff, and we get the children looked after. We'll go fishing, won't we? You and I. We'll go live and we'll go fishing. So you guys can see Jen. You guys can see Jen fishing. And then you can see the blind angler cry when she catches more fish than me. Is there comments coming up there, Jen?
He said, okay, buddy, thank you. No worries, mate. Any help I can give you, let me know.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's yeah, I thought that. Yeah, it's a new channel. Well, I say it's a new channel. I started it about 5-6 years ago. But yeah, I mean, I've been registered blind since 2008, but it was just starting. My life it wasn't getting hard. That's the wrong words. It was just starting to get a bit more noticeable. Like where now I've learned to do different things and stuff. And to be fair, I didn't have the support that I have now. Sorry, because now I can go fishing with Jen, and she's happy filming me. She's happy reading out the comments when I go live. I've got Matt, my cameraman, who's happy to go out fishing with me, all weathers, camping overnight and stuff, which is good fun actually. We do enjoy that. So it's got a nice support base now. So yeah, that's why the first 3-4 videos were like 4 or 5 years ago. Don't watch them. Don't watch them. Excuse me. I mean, to be fair, the Chesil one's quite good. The Cod Hunt Part 1. That's all right. That's not bad. But the ones.
He's calling you an inspiration as well now.
Who's that? Rich and Leo.
Yes.
Ah, thanks. You know it's true. No, I'm only joking. No, I like it. I mean, people do say that a lot, that I'm an inspiration and stuff like that, and I get why they say it, because I say it about other people. You know, you got the dyslexic angler, you've got angling anxiety, and you know, all these other people that do all these other amazing things in life with disabilities and so on, who's gone through some traumas and that, and they crack on and do some amazing things. But I don't see myself as an inspiration. I just see myself as a chap who enjoys fishing and has always wanted to be a fishing presenter. You know, growing up watching John Wilson, I always pretended I used to be John Wilson when I used to fish. You know, pretending to talk to a camera. But you know, I get why people say it. So thank you. It's very kind lads. But I'm just a normal guy with an eyesight problem fishing, really, to be fair. And any challenges that come around and things go wrong, you just laugh and carry on, you know. And sometimes when they go wrong, that's the funny bits. You know, if anybody's watched the cod and bass one that Matt and I done, where we slept over on the beach overnight for 24 hours, which was end of October, you'll see that I go to show you guys the tent that we're sleeping in, and I actually missed the tent. Actually, I'm like, oh, hang on, that's not it, it's down here. So, excuse me, no, I think if it was a fish with these bells, it would be like that. It would give a good. Oh yeah, true, Ryan. It does show it definitely shows well, I hope it shows progress. Not saying that my recent stuff is brilliant or anything. It's just with Matt filming, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, John said only admins can add pages. That's something I don't know then.
Only admins can add pages. Oh,
Facebook
like
pages
the.
and stuff.
Oh, okay. Can you do that for?
He has done one for you.
Okay, cool.
One or two. Yeah.
No, I meant if we could get Rich and Leo's
Yeah,
page.
John's done it.
Oh, John's done it.
I
Oh,
believe so.
well done, John. Thank you, mate.
I need to learn this because I don't know it. On your coat.
We've been very lucky. We've had a little break in the weather because I don't know. I think Sunday's meant to be quite nice, but I don't know if it's coming in bad again. I'm not sure. So it's that kind of. Well, I mean, this morning down here in Plymouth this morning, I went out to the car to get a few bits and pieces, and I'll tell you, it was. I put my fleece on, went out there, and I was like, crikey, it's actually quite hot. No winds, nothing. It was just. It was like a spring spring morning. So, any comments, babe?
Yeah, I was just talking to himself.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, how many people watching? 18. How many likes? 23 likes. Cool. Thank you, guys. Any likes, subscribers, or shares? Thank you so much for that. I appreciate. Or even just being here, being here, supporting me and everything. Lovely.
No, 132 subscribers.
132 subscribers.
Yeah.
Wow, get in. Last night when we went to bed, I was on 121. So that's 11 today. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, if anybody's not following the Blind Angler Facebook page, please do so, because follow it, like it, whatever. Because when I go fishing live, I put notifications up, hopefully 24 hours before, and then on the day as well, I'll let you know what time we're looking to go. Yeah, if Jen lets me. But it's just obviously with having 2 young children, and the tides, it's kind of like, when can we, and what's good for the children as well at this moment in time with lockdown. So yeah, so we always post on there, because I know you can do it on YouTube, but I think you have to have like 1,000 subscribers before you can do that. And so
He's got 28 thumbs up here, Jen, so we can see 28.
ah, fantastic, thank you very much.
Amanda has just said, hello, just subbed, hello, lovely people in chat.
Ah, hello Amanda. I think I've seen Amanda on other, if it's the same Amanda, obviously I know there's more than one, but I think I've seen Amanda or maybe on other people's lives and stuff and commenting. So thank you very much for joining us, Amanda. Thank you for subscribing and everything. I really appreciate any support. So thank you very much. Excuse me. Oh guys, actually, I'll just quit. Sometimes I, on my phone, I have it set up in high contrast and it's big print, so I can read it if I'm, lucky. If not, Jen's doing it for me. But if I go onto other people's YouTube's lives, say the Fish Hunter, I have a little microphone on my phone that I can press, so I can be like, hey guys, how's it going, etc. Have you had any luck today, or something like that, and then I can just send it. So if anybody ever sees me in a chat and they say, hey, hello to me, and I don't respond, I'm not being ignorant, I can't read the chat. So, you know, just putting it out there just in case anybody's like, Blind Angler's here, we've been subscribed to him and whatnot, and it's not even saying hello. So, yeah, it's just like that. So, yeah, I usually press the microphone in, you know, say what I want to say and whatnot, but I can't read the chat. So, yeah, I'm not being ignorant at all. So, yeah. I actually had it once where I used to work. Somebody actually had a go at me. I walked by and they came up to me and they're like, we were waving to you. And you didn't even like nod your head or acknowledge us. And I'm like, I've got my white stick. You know, I'm blind and you're, seriously? Well, that's when it's fun. That's when being blind's fun. Right. Where are these fish? Like the water is, there's like a curb. Where the rod rest legs end, there's a curb. And the water is just down that because you can just hear it. Just hear it right there. So it's come right in. So the fish could be right in under our feet. So I might, it's a big mackerel bait out there on the 2-hook flapper. I kind of want to leave it out there a bit longer. But I might, just as the tide turns, I might bring it in and just dink it. Any comments, babe? So Amanda, my name's Wayne. Thank you for joining us tonight. I am registered blind, and the lady that reads the comments out to me and responds, etc., is my wife Jennifer. She's kind of like my communications manager. Bit of a laugh we've been having tonight with that. Excuse me. It's been a nice evening talking to you guys and out doing a bit of fishing under the stars. Is it cloudy?
Yep.
Okay. Under the clouds. So, okay. Is the moon out? Yeah. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I won't see that. But yeah. I tell you what, guys. Because I'm studying astronomy, I'll give you a little.
Asked how long you're out for.
Until I catch a fish. So you've got a long way. Yeah, the moon. So when you see a full moon, people, and you think, oh, moon's big tonight, or the moon's bright, the moon actually reflects only 7% of the light that it receives off the sun.
That's the question.
Oh, what? Sorry.
How long are you out for?
I did. I said until we catch a fish.
No. Not much longer.
Maybe another half an hour to an hour.
Half an hour.
To an hour.
Half an hour.
To an hour. But yeah, so the moon is a very dirty, dusty place, so it only actually reflects 7% of the light that it receives from the sun. So that's quite impressive.
Tonight at 1.
At 1? Dyslexic Angler, what are you after at 1 o'clock? And I will make sure I watch it. It might not be at 1 o'clock in the morning, it might be more like tomorrow morning whilst I'm eating breakfast, but what are you after tonight? Cod or? And as the tide backs, that's when I hope to catch a fish. Oh, so you at 1 o'clock, so you'll be fishing like low water then, or bottom of the tide. Jenny, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'll press it and I'll been in tablet so that I know I can't see what I'm doing.
Have you lost the comments?
No, it's just
Oh, I see.
down the bottom. That was because Rich and Leo Anglin said, Jen, you're doing a great job, and then I fluffed it up by pressing something.
Oh, there you go. Rich and Leo, you've jinxed her. And guys, seriously, right? That's not good.
Angus said, Ray, that congers, bass, and place anything.
Lovely.
After anything.
Yeah, literally after anything on this mark. And it was 4th of December, I was out in a boat, fishing just out here with James and Luke, who popped down earlier, and we had, Luke had a £6 12 bass on live bait, which was absolutely cracking, and I had a £20 plus conger, which was really good fun on fairly light tackle. That was a good scrap. I definitely want to catch another conger this year, 100%, and have some fun doing that blue shark. Yes, that's what I really want to go for. And Smooth hound, just it's going to be a good year. And that's only the sea fishing stuff. There's going to be so much to come. It's going to be great fun. Great fun. And it's nice just having all this support, all these nice messages from people, and like I said before, people that are visually impaired as well have been saying hello and whatnot. So that's really good.
So where are you fishing and where are you from?
Who's that? Sorry.
Rich.
From Rich and Leo.
Yeah.
Rich and Leo, I am down in Plymouth. And where am I fishing and where am I from? So yeah, I'm from Plymouth, born and bred, and we are fishing the River Tamar. We're at that. I don't know if you can hear that noise, guys, but that is the Tamar Bridge right above my head. You've got the Tamar Bridge for the train, which is what you can hear, and then the other one might be there. The train sounds like it's over there, so the other one must be about here. So yeah, we're down there, and in this river you can literally catch anything from flounder up to like cod and whatnot. But I've got some big baits out there, so it's a clean bottom. Surprised we haven't had a whiting. Really surprised we haven't had a whiting. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain, so there will be a lot of fresh water. I've had that much rain, so much fresh water in there, I might catch a carp. Alright, that was a bad joke. Any other comments, babe? Who said that you were doing a good job, Rich and Leo? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to come back to that. Rich and Leo, right? She's doing a lovely job. I'm safe. I'm not sleeping on the sofa just yet. Amanda, do you fish at all yourself? I've seen you on a few fishing. I mean, if it's the same Amanda, sorry, but if it is, then I might have seen you on a few other chats like the Fish Hunter and Craig's, etc. I just wondered if it was the same one and if you fish yourself. So it's a really still evening tonight. Really still. It's actually quite warm, which is nice. No, I asked. So what did Amanda say, sorry?
They're on quite a few channels.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, lovely. Thank you for joining us tonight, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you to everyone.
That's your alarm, Liv.
Yeah. Once you know, the pandemic kind of eases and we're able to get babysitters for the children and stuff, it'd be excuse me. I mean, it's nice having them with us and everything, it really is. I love my babies, but you know, it'd be easier for them to stay at home and play. Well, maybe the youngest one, Zachary, will probably be out here fishing with me or something. Does really well. He's a good little angler, is Zach. He's only 6. Seems to catch a lot of bass. Wherever I take him, he always seems to catch a bass.
Never fished, but she likes to watch it.
Oh, okay, ideal. Well, Amanda, hopefully in the future, when, like I was saying, with the restrictions lift and we can get some babysitters, you might see Jennifer, my wife, fishing alongside me. Excuse me. Catching a fish or two. She's done very well. Her biggest fish is a 6-pound plus pollock while spinning. I was really happy for her when she caught that.
No, you weren't.
But this year, like for Christmas, I got given a fixed spool, excuse me, fishing reel to go with the flatty rod that I have, which is a fixed spool rod. And I've really enjoyed fishing with a fixed spool, light rod, light reel. It's been a lot of fun. Nice action. And as I said before, my multiplier is right, like, because I am right-handed, obviously my multiplier is going to be for the right-handed. But when I use a fixed spool, I like to have it with my left. I think you get better control. But yeah, hopefully the weekend Matt and I will manage to get out, and then like I said, next week it will be from Tuesday onwards. Hopefully we will definitely be going live, and like I said, I will post on the Blind Angler Facebook page when we are going live. Like hopefully give you guys 24 hours notice, and then on the day I'll be able to let you know the actual time. But I'm hoping that we're going to have some fun on that one. I've got something new planned, so that should be good. So tonight, Mick, as I was saying, I've got the beach caster, which is a Supercast X 13 foot. I do have other beach casters that I use for different venues and stuff, but that is one of my absolute lovely rods. And the flatty rod is a Coniflex Flatty Fanatic, which I had about 5 years ago, only christened it this year.
Wasn't named that for a long time.
No, we called that rod something else because I didn't fish with it all the time. I didn't fish with it all the time. To be fair, I didn't. It was only now and then. But I've really, once I've got this fixed spool reel on it, I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Lovely, both of them, lovely rods.
Rich and Leo said, so Wayne, my channel is myself and my 7-year-old Leo. We are doing the channel together as a diary of his fishing life.
Lovely. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That is, oh, yeah, Zach. I mean, Zach will. I'll get Zach to. Oh, well, I'll watch it. Do you know what I mean? So.
They call him a little legend, little Leo.
Oh, get him. I'll watch that. Leo might be able to teach me a thing or two. That's for sure. But Zachary's 6. He's going to be 7 this year. He features on 1 or 2 of the videos, but yeah, he's a cracking little angler, and it's lovely getting out with the children, isn't it? Out with the little lads or little girls. So sorry.
You were saying his birthday. You were shouting May the 4th.
Oh yeah, Zachary. All right, Zachary wants you all to know his birthday is on May the 4th. Star Wars baby. There was no chance of us calling him Luke before anybody says anything, but yeah, it's great getting the kids out, getting them involved, you know, and it's nice that it's something. I think it's something good. It's good for them, you know. It gets them out of playing on their PlayStations and tablets and everything like that, and getting sucked into TVs. Oh yeah, I mean, we are quite strict on Zachary and what he spends time on the internet and what he plays on PlayStations and so on, because there's more to life. It's more about, you know, get out there and climb a tree and build a den and play cowboys and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So, and getting him out fishing, he really loves that. So I'll definitely be tuning into that tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow Zachary and I have got to build a Lego pirate ship, Black Pearl. So I'll put that on, actually, Rich. I'll put that on, and me and Zach can have that playing whilst we're building the Lego pirate ship. So when I say we build Lego pirate ship, Zach tells me what to find, and I've got to feel hundreds of thousands of pieces until I find the one that feels like it's 4 bops and smooth on one side. But it's all about spending time with the kids and having a good time. And yeah, I'll definitely tune into that. Sounds lovely, mate. Lovely.
And Cameron said, but not the Daiwa.
But not the Daiwa?
When you're talking about the rock, it pops up, but it's made.
Yeah, Kelvin, I love the Daiwa. Oh, the Daiwa. Oh, yeah. So actually, both my reels, Kelvin, tonight are Daiwas. The fixed spool is a Daiwa, and the multiplier Saltis obviously is a Daiwa. Yeah, it's a lovely rod. Like I said, I don't know if anybody heard, or you might have missed it earlier, but the Supercast X I bought 2001, something like that. And yeah, I've fished surf beaches and had bass. I've fished surf beaches and had small-eyed ray, Bristol Channel. I've had a 13, excuse me, sorry. I've had a 13.5 cod off the shore. That was great. I don't really talk about that fish.
No.
Yeah, that was really good. But no, it's a lovely rod, and I've got other beach casters as well, which I absolutely adore. I just love my fishing rods, to be fair. No, they got such big baits on them. They're big scented baits as well. I think just leave them. I can't believe we were up to so many subscribers. It's funny because I was saying to, like, yesterday, I think I hit 119 subscribers or something. I did a little dance in the front room and I was like, I literally couldn't believe it. I was just over the moon. And
I think 3 weeks ago you had what, 84?
yeah, in fact, 3 weeks ago I had about 82, 83 subscribers, and now I'm on 130, I think you said. So 132. That is epic. Thank you so much, everyone. I just love it.
I won't go on and sub to any channels that need to be subbed to.
Yeah. I will sub to any channels that I'm not already. I mean, I am subscribed to a lot of fishing channels,
Yes, you are.
but any that has slipped through the net, pardon the pun, I'll be subbing. Yeah, that was my brain working fast. That was great.
You are actually funny.
Well, you're not. The Mrs. and Mr. Blind Angler, or the Mr. and Mrs. Blind Angler show or something. I think next time I'm out with Matt and we're on a beach, might blindfold him and see how he gets on. That can be quite good. Little challenge for Matt, I reckon. He's a good laugh, Matt, and he's a good support. It's not just the fishing, but it's you know, we have the allotments as well. So for anybody that hasn't seen one of the last videos, Matt and I have got an allotment together, and what we want to do is go to the allotment, pick our veg that we grow and the fruit and stuff, and then take it to a beach and catch some fish and actually cook and eat on the beach, and it's all going to be, you know, free of charge. You know, if you take away the cost of bait and fuel, etc. Okay, yeah, if you take away that, then just imagine that, growing your own fruit and veg and then catching a fish and preparing a meal on a beach. We did it last year with mackerel, but we didn't. We did mackerel, new potatoes in a tin, so we didn't grow those potatoes because we only got the allotment in September. But yeah, that should be good. Excuse me. Okay.
It's him, but because of the lockdown, he can't get to process the order.
Okay. So it shouldn't be too long. Yeah. Thanks, Kelvin. Thanks for doing that, mate. You'll have to let me know how much I owe you, actually. Yeah, I still need to square you up for that. So thank you, mate. Can't wait to have her back. Might have a couple of other reels for you to tune up for me, actually, Kelvin, already for the summer, the spring, summer months. Just don't make them too. Yeah, I might have to find another person because I can see these coming back loaded up with moss and rocket fuel, etc. Yeah, so anybody that's just joined or anything like that and hasn't heard, I'm fishing with a polypeno out far on the 13-foot beach caster, and the fixed spool flatty rod. We've got a 2-hook flapper. The polypeno has got squid and carp, and the 2-hook flapper has got 2 mackerel strips. Some nice big mackerel strips, actually. We haven't been plagued by weed, which is great, but we haven't been plagued by anything else either. So, any comments? Okay, yeah, sure. Have you got any drink there, babe? You've just drank it all? Have you drunk it all?
Yeah, from my car.
You did? Oh, okay. Are you going to the shops on the way home?
No.
Oh, I was going to say I could have a crunchy.
I've bought a crunchy.
You've bought a crunchy? What, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, babe. Thanks. What are you after? Hang on, who bought the crunchy? Did you pay for it or did I pay for it?
Yeah, I paid for it.
Ah, okay. Lovely job. Come on, fishy. You can take my box out and sit on my box. I'll tell you now, that seat box on the top is clean. I've not put anything on the top of that box since I put the... No, so Matt has a little bit of a... he likes to gut and bait up his fish on my seat box. He uses it as a chopping board. But since I've put the Roddy the Coddy sticker on it, it's been pristine. Excuse me. Actually, I might have to do like in the summer, I might have to do like a Bear Grylls type thing where go to a beach, catch a fish, build a fire, cook the fish.
But you can't start the fire.
I can. Take a bit of kindling and stuff and...
It's me that always ends up starting
It'll be
fires,
fine.
you can never do it.
It'll be fine. Yeah, next time I have any ideas about the blind angler, I'll do it away from you.
Nick said one for you, one for Jem.
With the crunchies. Yeah,
Before you get one, I'll get three.
probably would go that way, to be fair. Yeah, see, the thing is, Jen's only short, so when she hides things, you know, it's oh, lovely. Yeah, it is. It's really nice. It's really nice. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, I think South Devon, North Devon, Cornwall, Somerset, Dorset, I think it's all just love. I do like Weston-super-Mare as well. I used to go there as a kid on our holidays and that, and yeah, it's just beautiful. Beautiful places down here. Okay. Yeah, it's a lovely place, and the River Tamar is quite a good fishing river. It can chuck up everything, you know. It really can. It's got some big fish in it as well. Some big fish. Hopefully we'll explore it a bit more this year. The problem is with lockdown. Well, it's not a problem. It's just 2020. I mean, fishing really took off, didn't it? It really did, and some of the marks to fish it's quite busy because people aren't able to stretch their legs and go further afield. So I'll have to maybe wait until restrictions are lifted. What are you laughing at?
Rich and Leo said, have you got any tackle box stickers waiting for your channel?
Rich and Leo, yes, I do. They're coming out next week. So
We're waiting for him to turn up.
well, yeah, we're just waiting for them to turn up. But there's something different with them, and I hope to go live Wednesday, Thursday next week. Just waiting for a few bits and pieces to turn up. But yeah, I hope to go live and have a bit of fun with you guys with something new with the Blind Angler. So yeah, try and tune in. If you haven't, please follow the Facebook page, The Blind Angler, and I will post on there 24 hours before we go live. And then again on the day, what time we will be going live, so you guys can tune in and hopefully have a bit of fun with me with something a bit new. Yeah, I don't want to say too much. Do you know what I mean? So, but yes, I do. But next week. And guys, I just want to say actually, thank you very much for joining us, because I love the support, and you know, I love the people. I love it when I get new subscribers and stuff, because it makes you feel like you're doing the right thing, and you're going in the right direction.
How much are they? To be confirmed.
To be confirmed. To be confirmed. Yeah, we're just sorting that side of things out. What was I saying? Oh yes, sorry. Yeah, so it's nice when I get the subscribers, the likes, and the lovely comments. You know, I've had some lovely messages on the Facebook page and everything. But what also helps is the fact that, you guys get involved with me, but you get involved with each other, and you also get involved with Jen because she really enjoys it. When it's just Jen and I, and she's just filming me for like a production video, you know, she's just sat there, and I'm like, right, turn the camera on, I'll say this, or turn the camera. Do you know what I mean? She gets a bit bored, but with this, she's interacting with you guys and having a giggle and stuff. And you know, if anybody wants to take the mick out of me, go ahead, because she'll join in. Even if it's having a laugh at me walking into something for being blind, help yourself.
Mick said, Wayne, spill the beans.
Wait, I can't, Mick. I gotta, you know, I can't at the moment just because it's not quite finished. It's not quite finished, but you know, you'll have to tune in, my friends. Hit that bell icon and you'll get a notification. Oh dear. So yeah. How much are fishing stickers? Does anybody know? Does anybody buy fishing stickers?
No. I haven't done the research yet.
God, my communications manager is also my research manager. And my designer and yeah. Yeah, no, I'm
Rich Leo said that he's just liked your Facebook page and he said, I'll be after one, Wayne.
sweet, thank you. Because yes, stickers, yes, I think the cat's out of the bag with the stickers. And again, it's just, if people would like to purchase one, they can. That's lovely. And again, the money goes
John
straight into the
Campbell,
channel.
Yes, he is Wayne. He's found out your name. So blind, are you Wayne?
Blind am I? Yes. Yes, I am. Indeed.
He said, I just like a name so I don't quite feel.
Yeah, no, blind angler.
Blind, yeah. Keep calling you blind because I find that funny.
Jen calls me blind boy.
Blind boy.
But yeah, Wayne is my name, or Wazza. People used to call me Batman because bats can't see. Other people used to call me Moley because moles can't see. But I don't really like Moley because it sounds like a prison snitch, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Oh, here comes the mole. Like, you know, Batman's cool. I'm Batman. So, yeah. If anybody else can think of a...
Said that we're doing them just postage, just covering costs, Wayne. Maybe you could just swap.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We'll have a little swapsies.
So Carl Page said £2 to £3 each.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of what we
That's
kind
a
of...
good ballpark to know. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is nice. Thank you, Carl. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Carl's up in Birmingham. Because, yes, Carl, whenever you want to go fishing, mate, like I said in the, if I remember correctly, like I said in the first live, just come on down here and we'll go fishing. I'll just say that you're my carer because I'm allowed out fishing with one other under lockdown.
I don't think you'll get away with the 5-hour journey, though, do you? The 4-hour journey.
I was looking after a blind man. He walked off. He didn't know where he was. He got lost, and now I found out he's in Plymouth. So I know how to play that blind card.
Rich Neil said you could be called Daredevil as he was blind, and Amanda said I look like a sticker Wayne.
Ah, cool. Thank you, Amanda. Dear Devil. I quite like that.
No,
Anything with devil.
no,
Blind devil.
no,
Sexy devil.
no, don't need that in our life.
Sexy devil. Blind sexy devil. Come on, Jen. Dear devil. I like that. I should have Dear Devil now embroidered next to Roddy the Coddy. What do you reckon? That could be quite cool.
Oh God, don't make me sort that out as well.
What, Dear Devil? Would it be done for copyright?
134.
What, subscribers? 134 subscribers. Hang on, guys, I need to have a high five. Oh, that was... Give it some.
No, you give
Oh,
it.
you just... I can't see your
Come on,
hand.
five hands,
I can't
come
see- Oh, that's harsh. You see what I've got to put up with? She won't even give me a... She makes me... I'll find you. What?
Nothing.
Oh, you were giggling at me. Okay. 134 subscribers. That's amazing. That is just, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, I think I'll bring this one in. I'm not saying goodbye yet, guys, but I'm gonna pack this one down. I'm gonna leave the other one out because it's a host squid and cart. So but I'll pack this down just because I know the littlest one's getting a bit restless, bless her, cotton socks. They've had a, Jen, do you wanna just have that? Thanks, darling. Yeah, I think the children are a little bit tired because I taught them how to ride down the stairs on their quilt, which was great fun, and they've been playing with that all day. So yeah, if anybody's new to fishing, just in case anybody does watch it, when you're winding in, try to keep your line nice and taut as it goes on the reel, so it will save any bird's nests on your next cast. And I said there was no weed, but maybe I'm into something. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm a very big believer in washing your tackle down when you get home. You know, get your reels out of the boxes and get them under some fresh water. Not too powerful. Oh God, I can't believe we're having a bit of a to-do here. But yeah, not too powerful. You don't want to tap on too hard because I think you can wash out quite a lot of the goodness, like the grease and stuff. You know, always wash down your tackle. You look after that and it'll look after you for years, that's for sure. Like that rod that I was talking about earlier, the Supercast X, you know, I've had that, like I said, since 2001, and the reel, the rocket that I bought with it, I mean, I'm still using that to today, and it's an absolutely lovely reel. So it's just look after it. And then you don't spend so much on the expensive bits and pieces. And the older it gets, the better it gets, you know. Where are you guys? There you are. So we have got some weed. Not great. Because we're fishing on the... God. Caught a rock. Caught a rockling. There we are. So yeah, we're fishing on the road here. So no, it's only darling. It was an actual rock, mate. It wasn't a rockling. Daddy was just messing around. So oh, not to worry, not to worry. Right, it's not a bad little mark, to be fair. I know we've blanked, but it's a comfortable fishing mark. It's a safe fishing mark, you know. If anybody is looking to get into fishing and whatnot, and you are with a slight disability, the best thing to do is get some weed. Yes, very common on our shores. You know, very common.
Mick said, was it a rare one?
It was a rare one. That was a flat-nosed weed fish, that one. Should have weighed it. Be my PB. Alright, let's just... Thanks, sweetheart. 9:30?
It's 9:15 now.
Oh, I thought you said high tide.
No.
Oh, sorry. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to cut that hook off. Right. Cut the hook off. Turn them around. Hood onto the bend of the hook. Slide the bait off the other side. Then the hook will come home with me, and the bait can be had by the wildlife. Sorry?
135.
135 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so grateful. I really am. And I know we haven't had the fish that I was hoping for tonight, but that is fishing, and you guys are stuck with me right the way through. So thank you. And you know, as I've said, it's fishing. You can't always catch, because if you could, you would call it something else. Ah, thank you, Mick. Jen, can you just take that hook, please? Thank you. Thank you very much, Mick. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, or enjoying it. And you'll have to tune in next week to find out, let the cat out of the bag, as it were. So yeah, it's just to have fun. That's what fishing's all about, having fun. Getting out, enjoying yourself, enjoying it with friends and family, and having the excitement of catching something. Even, you know, I know people don't like catching things like whiting and dogfish. I do.
Rich and Neil said, great life, buddy, here to the end.
Oh, I love it. I'll tell you what, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to get Roddy the Coddy tattooed on me.
Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers, I'll video it. I'll video it so you guys can see. Get Roddy the Coddy tattooed on my arm or something, on my shoulder. So,
Amanda said she's liked the live.
oh, thank you, Amanda. That's really lovely. I'm really glad you. Do you know what? Oops. It's Richard here. Richard, I'm not just a whiting juggler, I'm a rod juggler as well. Can you take that one? Oh, thank you, Carl. Thank you. I'm waiting for Richard Burt. Not Richard Burt, sorry, Richard Hoy to... if he's still there, bless him. Oh, that was a bit of fun. Right, that's interesting. Why is that? Hello. Right, so that weed has actually broken the rig. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that top hook is now down here. It's actually the tension of that has moved that crimp. That crimp is sort of away, and we might get away with. Yep, he's fine. He's back up there. So when I get home, I'll just give it a gentle squeeze just to lock it back in place. I mean, that is in place, and that is okay. What you?
Boy said,
There he is.
I'm
There.
glad you saved the contact.
Oh dear.
Lucky was saved.
Indeed. Oh dear.
It was funny.
Well done. I knew Richard would come out with something. Let's get that weight off. Come on.
Okay, you're going to have to hold on to it till you get home, darling.
Come on.
You're going to have to pack up.
Yeah.
We have a toilet emergency.
Yeah, that's okay. I heard. Okay, No, just chuck him in the box. Just chuck him in the box.
I mean, I get to laugh at you later when you hook your finger into it.
Have I ever hooked my finger? No, I haven't. I mean, I've been pricked by my hooks, but I haven't. You need to be careful.
Twice.
Yeah, all right, several times, but I've never like rammed it into my. Can't get this blimmin' weight off. Well, we'll leave that for another day. I'll do that when I get home. I've never rammed the hook into my finger, so you know. Actually, to be fair, I mean, I don't want to jinx myself or anything, but I've never had many fishing accidents, as you would maybe expect with a a visually impaired person. You know, out on the rocks in the sea and stuff. You know, I get my feet wet a lot. You know, my feet wet a hell of a lot of times. Oh, I don't know what I've done there. Okay, right, got the hook off. I got the weight off, so Right, where are we? There's the light. My box is here somewhere. There it is. Chuck him in there. Beautiful. Huh? Ah, okay, bless her. Bless her. She's only 3. Such a little darling. I'll tell you now, guys. When we're what? Oh, mate. Oh, I do that a lot. I do that a lot. I actually do that a lot at home as well with the sofa. Oh. Yeah, it's a shame actually, guys, because Matt and I were filming. We've done a few films together, and we were saving up all the bloopers because we will do a bloopers one because they're funny. But because of lockdown, we didn't get as much footage as we wanted. You know, we had the lockdown in November and again in just after Christmas there. So you know, when I'm fishing, you're never far away from from a blooper, that's for sure. There. Yeah. What I'm doing at the moment is, because my reel has got shock leader on, it doesn't, the line doesn't go underneath the little clip. So I've very kindly got a hair bobble off of Jen, and I use that to go around. I'll show you actually. I mean, you guys can probably understand what I'm saying anyway, but I'll show you anyway. Oh. Right, can you see that? I don't know if you guys can see that there.
I can't. Yeah, you can.
So yeah, there's a hair bobble there, which I just wrap the line round to stop it from spooling out and making a right. Yeah, lovely reel. Really like fishing with that one. Just this one. I'll leave the other one out. Can you pass me my rod bag out of there, please, sweetheart? I will say it again, if there's anybody there that's themselves or their partners or friends that are interested in nail arts, like the fake nails, shoot. Not the woolly one. So you could check out on.
That wasn't in a bag earlier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, it's not. I can't get to it.
Okay. Yeah. So Jen has got a Facebook page called Jennifer Vowden Nail Artist. So if anybody is into nail art, then.
You're doing a really good job for somebody who's visually influenced.
Thank you, John. Thank you, mate. I appreciate. Oh, sugar. Appreciate that. I really do, and thank you for. Excuse me, supporting the channel and being a moderator tonight. You help it. Just everybody, thank you for joining me. Thank you. Even those that maybe watch it at a later date and don't watch the live, you know, to you guys, thank you for tuning in and watching. Yeah, it's nice to interact with you all, and Jen's sick to death with speaking to me all the time, so she's enjoying it. Even though I just plugged her nail page. So, right, first of all, anglers can like having their nails done. Anglers could also have, you know, wives, girlfriends, fiancés, sisters, mums, aunties, nieces.
Essex says, "Oh, you're packing up now. How are you getting on?"
Not just packing down one at the moment, mate. Just packing down one.
He's given 9, so he's got 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the other one out just for a little bit longer. We haven't had any joy tonight. Now, not even a bite. Now, I don't know if that's down to the amount of fresh water, but the thing is, it's a big river, it's a deep river. I don't know if it would make that much difference. I mean, no, because I've never fished it, it's learning it, isn't it? So it might be that if we have a few days of dry, then it might be worth, you know, coming down and trying again, and seeing what it's like at a different stage of the tide. We down here, I mean, just like the rest of the country, I believe, but down here we have had just an abundance of whiting. It doesn't matter where you fished in these waters down on the Plymouth Sound. You could always pretty much guarantee a whiting, but nothing tonight, which I wouldn't have thought they would have moved off just yet, because it's still very cold, and whatnot.
Nick said he needs a manicure.
Mick, she is running a competition to get as many likes and followers as she can. So if you do that, you could be in for a manicure, pedicure.
It's for a set of acrylics, actually. I can change it.
Set of acrylics, which is
The other rod stains that side.
Acrylics is something.
Wait, the same stains that side.
Oh, okay. All right, pass it on. I don't know why I was passing it to you actually. I don't know. Yeah, so Jen's a good nail artist to be fair. She isn't practicing on me though. She isn't doing it on me. Although excuse me, this may surprise a few people, I am a professional dancer, and I had to do a dance going back a couple of years dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow, and she painted my nails black, and then
Didn't tell him that they couldn't come off.
and then I couldn't get them off. And the next day, because I do street dancing, hip hop, salsa, kazumba, bachata, I had to go to a street factory with a load of street dancers, and I got there, and then I looked at my hand, and my nails were still painted because I danced the night before, and I literally had my fist clenched and got away with it until the end. And then Jen went up to Toby, who runs it, and told him, and then next thing you know, he's there showing everybody my hand. Oh dear. Which is good fun. Hang on, Jen, I just had a bite on that one. No, I'm going to need about 10 minutes.
No, you're not.
No, I am. I had a bite. It went ching, 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 ching. Ask the guys. 14 minutes.
4. Good try.
Excuse me. Yeah. It's. Do you know what? It's crazy. I mean, I don't know if it's because of lockdown that the roads aren't busy, but it could. I mean, they could be. But I can hear that train. But Jen, is the Tamar Bridge here?
Yeah.
But you can't hear any cars going over, which I would have thought you would have. You would have done. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. What?
Yeah, I saw it.
What did he see? Oh yeah. See, well done, Essex. See, Essex. Yeah, see, he's a good fisherman. He knows what he's talking about. He's seen the bite. He's seen the bite.
He had a bite. I'm sure I heard the bells. That was
Yeah.
No.
She dropped the bells actually.
No.
I heard the bells.
No.
You were busy.
You're not going to make it to another 12 years for me in a minute. Carry on.
Are you threatening me?
I am.
You're threatening me live on
Shit,
YouTube.
I heard the bells.
Who did?
Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda. The love, the support.
I'm no longer
Babe,
reading messages out.
my-
I'm
my-
running car. Bye.
Guys, you guys have made tonight so much fun, as you do every time we go live. So thank you for being here with me and joining in and having a laugh and everything. I wonder what Alan. Somebody watching from Greece. Wow, thank you so much for.
I'm really sorry, but I don't know how to say your name.
My communications manager does not.
Not very good at reading.
She doesn't know how to she doesn't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm sorry. Do you want to have a go?
It begins with Vass. I know that.
Vass.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for joining from Greece. That's cool. I actually went to Greece once when I could see. Stayed in. I want to
I
say.
don't know what Nick's implying here. He says Jen grabbed the goodies.
Jen
That,
grabbed the.
that could mean anything.
Well, if you said you were going, he's probably on about the chocolates and the drinks and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Dirty-minded. dirty-minded she is, guys. I apologise. You know.
Not really,
Um,
but I'm dirty
But yeah,
minded, so
Vas,
yeah.
thank you for joining us from Greece, mate. That is lovely. It's a beautiful country. Really is lovely. Like I said, I visited there. We went scuba diving and everything. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So thank you. And if you could share it to anybody, other groups in Greece, that would be very much appreciated. But don't feel like you have to. That's not a problem. But yeah, lovely. Thank you, everybody.
What?
Blind anglers worldwide.
You've gone across the continent, well done.
You know, we've hit Greece, which is Europe, but you know, it's worldwide. How about that? That's cool. Thank you. Another milestone. I would high five you for that, but you won't. God, I bet they get some cracking fish down in Greece as well. It's alive down there with fish, with the Mediterranean, isn't it? What?
I've got to turn off.
Who
I
by?
said, yes, Jen, dirty minded. I meant the sweets.
Yeah. See, Mick, I knew what you meant, mate. She's.
I am very sorry.
My family's very posh, and Jen is very very lovely, because I need a lift home. She's very lovely. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, life ended. Bye.
Yeah, she's literally just going to shut the boot, drive off, and just leave a blind man stood here in the middle of nowhere, pitch black. Well, it doesn't matter actually if it's pitch black or daylight. Help!
That's alright. Is it the army barracks over there or something?
You couldn't live what?
Ministry of Defence over there, so you say they'll come see you. Lawyer
Oh right, I thought you meant you were going to go pick up a military man or something.
Sorted.
No, I don't think so. You would never find another just like me, babe.
Rich and Leo said, we'll get you to the USA. We have contacts, Wayne.
Oh, lovely. That would be cool. Because the thing is, guys, like with the blind angler, I mean, I would love to entertain and everybody. Do you know what I mean? And I would like to teach new people, people that's been doing it for a while. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm not saying that I'm the best fisherman in the world, because I'm far from it. There's a lot better out there. But I do know stuff, and I have caught fish. Do you know what I mean? And like I said before, you're always learning. So it might be something that I do that maybe you guys don't, or vice versa. So because I'm always open to new suggestions and so on. But at the same time, I really, really would like to show other people that they can fish if they're with a disability or low confidence or something like that, just to get people out and enjoying the outdoors. And there's so much that people can do, and I just want to show them that, hey, do you know what, if that blind guy can do it, I can give it a good old crack, that's for sure.
They got a private joke on the go here. They keep putting 2 pairs up.
2 pairs?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know what the running joke is.
Guys, what's the pairs? What?
This little private joke going on.
A pair of fruits, are we?
Well, no,
Pair of
Amanda
fruitcakes?
just wrote, men love a good pair, so I'm shooting boobs.
Who wrote that?
Amanda. I don't know, that might be just me dirty-minded again.
Oh no, I definitely love
Pairs.
a pair.
Just a pair?
Well, yeah, because if there's more than one pair, then there's somebody else around, which then means I could get myself into a whole lot of trouble. So I'm going to say yes, 1 pair, your pair. Lovely job. Whew. Guys, that could have been tricky. Could have been digging myself there. I like your style, Amanda.
Rich and Leo said, Jen, don't go there. I really want to know what's going on. Oh, a pair is a woman.
Oh yeah, because of the shape.
Yeah, I'm more of a football shape than...
You ain't, babe. You're gorgeous. She's got a lovely figure, guys. It's just, she's had 2 babies. So, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Right, you're past your time, mister. Read it.
No, just read the rest of the comments, because,
No,
you
I've
know,
read 'em.
guys, keep the comments coming.
Come on.
Excuse me. But we haven't had a fish yet, and we've got new subscribers.
3.5 hours
We have
now.
got new subscribers. They need to see the blind
Got
angler.
2 small children
Listen,
that need
I've
to go
gone.
to bed.
I've gone worldwide.
See
I've gone
domestic
worldwide.
live now.
Yeah, this is a domestic. You're right. I've gone worldwide, babe. I've got fans.
Told you it'd go to your head.
It has. It has not. Do you know what? I'm just so grateful. I just so great. I'll tell you what, actually, because I did say to you, didn't I? Back along, I was like, I didn't know what I was doing wrong with the blind angler, because I was putting videos up of okay content, but I just couldn't get the subscribers and the views in. And talking to Jen, and to be fair, my mum and dad and cameraman Matt, he was like, you're too scripted, you're not yourself, you're not, because they're like, you're funny and you're cheeky and all this lot, but it's not coming across in the videos, it's too scripted, it's too bleh. Whereas fishing with Matt has helped bring me out and be myself in front of camera, and doing these lives, do you know what I mean? It's just me. So it's, you know, to get these subscribers as fast as what they're coming in now, I'm just so grateful to each and every one of you. I really am. And for those who don't subscribe and still watch, you know, thank you very much for watching. You know, it's lovely. What's she laughing at? Excuse me. You like my little notification bell when the comment comes in, because it's just a giggle.
They're all blaming Nicola.
Nicola? Why? What's Nicola? Why?
They're saying blame Nicola, Amanda, Mick and I are innocent.
What's Nicola said? Is Nicola still there? That's lovely if she is.
Yes.
Nicola, thank you for staying with us. Thank you. That's great.
You do need to pack up now, please.
Sorry,
I'm gonna come and
I
smack you in a minute.
didn't quite hear what.
Do
No,
it,
I've got a hearing problem.
Blind boy.
You talking to who?
You.
The blind boy.
You.
Where is the blind boy? I haven't seen any blind boy. I'm just a sweet, good-looking fisherman. 5 more minutes because the kids are quiet.
No.
5 more minutes because the kids are quiet. I'll let you have a crunchy.
They're all mine. I've not given you them yet. Good try.
Come on, fish. Come on, just one little. The problem is, Jen, that you've got is if I catch a fish now, I'm going to be like they're on the feed. We're not going anywhere. Come on, fish. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pack up the bait and just leave that one out just for 5 more minutes. Just want to pack the bait up. Where's the bait? Oh, I've done it again. Where's the car? Oh, dear me. To be fair, that happens quite a lot, especially when...
Mick keeps telling me to bargain for more.
Bargains for... Mick, I thought you were on my side, mate.
John said it's been comical.
Well, it hasn't been filled with fish. I'm sorry, guys, about that, but I'm glad we've all had a good chuckle. Luke, if you're watching, mate, thank you for the cart. I appreciate that. That's really nice, and I'll definitely be doing that again. Be using that. That's that is for sure. 100%. That's really nice of him as well, actually, because I'll tell you now, I know cart is not cheap bait, and to come down here and to give me some is I've lost my knife. Oh, there it is. Is really generous, and I'll definitely give that another go. Is because cart is quite a new. Well, I say it's a new bait. It's not a new bait. It's been used all over the place for a while, but it seems to be only the last little while that it's kind of really picked up in being a popular bait all over the place. So is it just for cod, or is it good for you know, flounders and bass and stuff? Does anybody know? Because to be fair, I've not used it apart from when I went out on a boat with Luke and James and Luke very kindly gave me a bit, and tonight. So again, it's like I said, fishing. You're always learning. Jen?
Yeah.
Communications.
They're talking to themselves.
Okay, that's cool. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Oh dear. Apologise.
It's the scent of it, Wayne.
The scent of it.
John said.
Okay.
So it must be smelly.
Yeah. Yeah, I might give that. It's not. I might. I will.
Smelly, actually.
I will definitely give that more attention. It's been a shame with this lockdown. I mean, yes, it's been great in a way because we've managed to go live and so on. But I really wanted to take you guys to the Bristow Channel and fish up there, which yeah, we can't. We can't do. No, Nicola, it's pretty warm, to be fair. It's not too bad. The wind's died down beautifully. I think the wind is southwesterly, and I think it's 7 miles an hour. And yes, it's all right.
It's in the south coast. It's good for rays, bass, cod, and conger.
Oh, lovely. Well, in that case, I will definitely be going after some rays and bass. This year I would like to bring you guys fawnback ray, small-eyed ray, and if I can, I would love to catch another ungulate. So I've never caught, this time last year I hadn't had a ungulate ray, and then I excuse me, sorry, I posted on Facebook, on the South Devon Facebook page, you know, let's have a bit of fun with my eyes. Let's get like a bit of a bucket list going before I go completely blind, like completely gone. You know, let's go for some fish that I haven't caught. And I said I hadn't had a ungulate. And a very, very nice gentleman called Stuart Pike, who owns Orca Charters up in Beard, Devon, very kindly took myself and Zachary out on his boat. We were joined by Mark, who owns Cox and Raw, which was a nice surprise. And yeah, we went after ungulate ray, and yeah, my first ungulate ray, which was the last cast of the day, weighing in at £10.6, and that is on the YouTube channel. And if you do watch it, I apologise, because the music that we picked, sounded lovely, and it wasn't until it was actually on YouTube that it keeps coming up with like an advert, which kind of is annoying, very annoying. But no, that was great fun. What were you laughing at?
Well, one, I've been told by the children they're tired.
Okay, sure.
So you need to pack up.
Sure.
And John said, wrap in squid, stick holes in the squid to let the scent out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a good shout.
What I giggled at was, can't be a smelly flapper, you will catch a big one.
Who put that?
Amanda.
Amanda!
So that's what made me laugh.
That's quite, John, thank you for the tip, mate. Yeah, I could use my baiting needle to poke. Let's not say poke. Let's pierce the squid to let this scent out. You ladies on there are trouble, and Mick as well. I thought Mick was on my side. Sorry.
You need to stop ignoring me now.
Oh yeah, right. Let's wind in the other one. Yeah, fair one. Let's get that bell off. Actually, guys, I'll give you guys a little tip, just in case anybody's new or anything like that. if you're fishing and you catch it, you snag into weed, what I tend to find is good. Thank you, darling. What I tend to find is good is putting the rod horizontal and putting tension on the line and then just holding it, and you'll find that the weed will give out more. If you start walking backwards, you're putting more and more tension on the line, and the line will snap. So I forgot to say earlier when Luke was here, when I got snagged in it, I laid it down, the rod down flat, pulled it a little bit and just held it, and the weed will just give. And sometimes it gives and you can wind in straight away. Other times it'll give a little and you wind in a little, then you do it again. But you seem to save more tackle that way. That I found anyway. And if you're watching me now, I'll do it and probably snap. Because that's just the way it goes. No, that's nice and clean. All right, it was nice and clean. Oh yeah, no, it is. Oh dear, what a lovely evening fishing. It's been dry, it's been warm. I've been with my lovely family and you wonderful, wonderful people. And like I've said all night, all those that have subscribed, thank you so much. Liked, shared, commented, got involved, viewed. Anybody that views when we're not live but does it on a catch-up type thing, thank you so much. I just appreciate everyone, and hopefully, like I said, myself and Matt and I are going to try and get out soon. But next week, the Blind Angler will be launching something new. It's going to be fun, hopefully. And please, yeah, get across onto the Facebook page if you haven't, and I will try to. Well, I will definitely notify you all of when we're going live and whatnot. But that was just a bit of a shame, that actually. A bit of a shame. I thought you might definitely have had a whiting there. That's just, oh god, I think I might have to get a new light, because the bit that turns is a bit, oh god, it's naff actually. I can't turn it to turn the light off. Jen? Any comments, babe? Any comments? Oh, thank you, Amanda. You're such a lovely lady. Such a lovely lady with a cracking sense of humour. Yeah, you. Well, each and every one of you, thank you. Thank you. You know, it's been so much fun. Oh, I love it. You are indeed. You are all an honorary member of the Blind Angler. That's for sure. That is for sure. And thank you for joining. And Carl, thank you for coming back, mate. I know you were on the first one, and yeah, I feel for you being, well, not being in Birmingham, but being that far away from the water's edge to get out and fish yourself, you know. Come on, what was that? There we go.
Nicola said, left the channel already, the banter's great. It's because I'm on it. It's because I'm...
Hang on, it's because I'm on it is what she's put, or
Yeah.
it's because,
No,
it's because you're on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bullying you.
oh, right, okay. Does anybody actually enjoy Jen bullying me? Like, are you guys tuning in to see the Blind Angler fish, or and be abused by his wife? Don't answer that, Mick, because we know what side you're on.
Nick said it's the dirty girls. Winky face.
I'm just glad I was able to entertain Rich with a bit of rod juggling. I was a bit worried I wasn't going to juggle any fish, and I know there's a few new people here tonight, so I'll quickly tell you. Yes, my darling. But I'll tell you in a minute, sweetheart. All right. You've been a good boy.
Leo said, Wayne, I make bait loaders, and I think they would help you with baiting. I made some for Mick on a live, so check them out, see if there's something that would help you out, mate.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
John said, Wayne, you're welcome, and thank you for making me a mod. Well, it helps me a lot, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Nicola said everyone's banter is great.
Thank you, Nicola. Thank you for sticking with us. I think you've been here. I know a lot of you have been here since the beginning, so thank you, and well done, Nicola. I look forward to hearing about how you've got on your next fishing adventure with your partner there, and whatnot. Yeah. So thank you. What I was saying. So on the first live that I done, which was 2 weeks ago, I actually caught quite a few whiting. Good size whiting, actually, really good size. And every time I held them up to the camera, they jumped out of my hands and in the boot. So, and it was just hilarious. So if you haven't seen that live, you know, go and check it out. I think you have to fast forward about a minute and a half, 2 minutes before it starts. It starts getting going, because it was our first live, so we were a bit like, oh, what's what, etc. But it's a bit of fun if you guys wanted to, you know.
Rich makes brilliant bait loaders, mate.
Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out for sure. Thank you very much.
And Nicola's trying to say that Mick's the naughty is her partner, and he's the naughty one.
Oh, what Mick and Nicola are?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, who said that? Nicola said that about Mick, yeah? Right, well, I'm not being funny. I have learnt my lesson, never to argue with a woman. And plus he's been taking Jen's side, to be fair, Nicola. So, yeah, I agree with you. He is.
Amanda said, Nicola for the second spanner. I'm presuming that's mod.
Yeah.
That's what the little symbol is.
Yeah, that's right. That's what the fish hunter calls them, actually. Spanners. You are now a spanner.
Mick says, I'm not naughty, I just respond.
Yeah, I do that, mate. Yeah, I do that.
Yes, for 20 years.
Excuse me.
All right, Tammy. Zach, can you sit down?
You got the other light, have you? Ah, cool. You're looking after it, yes, mate? Thank you, darling.
John said, we have many friends, so we'll do our best to get more subs.
Oh, guys, do you know what? Thank you so much. I mean,
Up, darlings.
it was like on my mind.
What's the matter?
It was.
Zach, can you stop it? You nearly put the
Hang on,
thing
2
in.
seconds. 2 seconds, guys. Look at the. Guys, let me show you something. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that there is my 3-year-old's little reel, a pink little reel. How sweet is that? So, yeah, Jen, Natalia, do you want your fishing reel? Yeah. There you go, darling. There you go, darling.
I'm not sure whether Dad's got yours, darling.
Yeah, I got his. It's not that one, that was mine. Yeah, guys, sorry. What I was saying is, do you know what? It kind of, when I started off, I was a bit like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Like, is people enjoying it? Because, like I said to you before, the subs weren't
Rich and Leo
going.
we'll show the highlight of the channel.
Ah, thank you, guys. Thank you, Rich and Neil. Yeah, it was. I was very like, oh, I'm not getting any subscribers. The views are quite low. Am I doing the right thing, etc. And obviously, if the channel, what I understand, and this is what I mean by it's not about the money. If the channel is 1,000 subscribers, then I think it becomes monetized. I believe, I'm not sure which. Yes, it would help because, you know, you're talking about baits, fuel, sweets for the children, keep them quiet. But it's never about that. But I always wanted, I guess, to know that I was doing the right thing with the subscribers. But now I've gone live, yes, I would still love as many subscribers to reach as many people as I possibly can, to be as big as I possibly can. But if it doesn't happen, do you know what? You guys make it all worthwhile, and you're lovely people, so thank you. You cannot hold my special reel.
Something to make his tea, so now he's back.
Oh, look.
Any luck.
Luke, we have had a cod of 4.5 pounds. I didn't see it because I'm blind. No, mate, we didn't. We didn't. We've just had a great laugh with each other, getting to know each other, and welcome everybody to the Blind Angler and his and Mrs. Blind Angler. Thank you, Luke, for popping down with that cart. That was really nice, and it was good to see you again, mate. It was good to see you, and what a lovely dog you have. Yeah, just yeah, guys, you're just lovely, lovely people, and I'm just so grateful, you know. And yeah, and Jen, like I said, Jen and I have been together 12 years yesterday. We officially got together 12 years ago, and I think we've been married well, we're coming up to 6 years. Been married for 6 years. Yeah, it would have been coming up for 7 years, to be fair. We planned
8 and then 7.
Oh yeah, well, what it is Jen has a Roddy the Coddy for Prime Minister. I love that. Hell yeah.
Saying it's a great channel, it's very good. Looking forward to more lives.
Oh, you will get the more lives, guys, I tell you now, because you make me happy. Oh, Zach, that's lovely. Yeah, you make me happy, guys. That's beautiful, Zachary.
Richard Neal says Wayne, you should do some home chats to help with subs, mate. It's all about building the videos and fan base.
When you say home chats, what do you...
Sub chats. You know, like they sit there talking to people like you're
Okay,
doing,
yeah. Okay, I mean, I did... Yeah, I did a live last week. It's not a shed, Zachary. It's a workshop. It's a workshop.
Oh, the pup was called Storm, and you think he was happy to see it.
Ah, cool. Luke's dog's called Storm. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, I did a live showing how I make some rigs. So if anybody would like, I don't mind at all going live and spending time, you know, with you guys and talking. Hang on 2 seconds, darling, please. And whatnot. I absolutely enjoy it. I absolutely love it. But if you guys would like to see me live at home doing something at home, please, yeah, send us a message and let us know, and we can make it happen. Whether it's making up some rigs or looking at what I've got in the tackle box, or how I excuse me, how I do things, like making a cup of tea.
It's just a chit chat whilst you
Yeah, like in the life of the blind angler. Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you guys want.
Oh, does that mean I have to sit there and tell you again?
Right, guys. So, do you find that as an insult that she's like, "Oh, do I have to sit there and tell you again?" Because
here, just you.
I just
sitting with you.
Right. So I know Nicola's with Mick. So Amanda, where are you based? Yeah, I'm walking home. Oh dear. Right, Jen, do you want to slide these down? Which side? Oh, Natalia's side?
Zach's side, because I've got to put Natalia when I see.
Okay. Right, Zach. Nice and gently with Daddy's babies, okay? Babies. Because Daddy's tools for the job. Any comments, babe? Oh, she's not there.
I am here.
Oh, you are?
Amanda said mods help the channel grow as they promote your channel on other channels.
Oh, right, okay.
On their lives.
Oh, I see. Because I thought...
Just don't want to assume people want to mods.
Excuse me.
Help.
Yes, in a minute. Yeah, see, I thought a mod was... No, darling. I thought a mod was someone that watched the comments and then any negatives, you kind of booted them out. That's all I thought a mod did. And then I seen...
I didn't have a clue.
I seen on someone's live, which I think was the fish hunters, that someone called George was basically telling everybody to like, subscribe, and share. Which I was like, I didn't know if that was just this gentleman George being a really nice guy, or if that's what a mod did or not.
Yeah, it is,
So-
'cause that's what John's been doing for you.
Ah, lovely. What a legend! What a legend all of you are.
Don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah, no, I won't.
I'd love to show how you make the rigs, buddy. I'd love you to show how you make the rigs. Just what you did on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. I did do that like a week ago, but I'll do it again. It was the first. Yeah, it was the first one, and it was a bit. When I watched it back, the audio was pants again. So we'll use this mic instead of the mic at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do that, and you guys let me know what rigs you want, and or any rigs for that matter. And by all means, I'll happily show you how I do that. I'll even do it blindfolded if anybody wants me to, just to show.
Amanda said, I would. Oh no, Rich said I would love to be your mod.
Cool.
If you need.
Yeah.
Shall do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amanda said, yes, they do, but they promote your channel, and that's George Ray.
Oh, okay.
John said, but we advertise channel to and PayPal.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
Colin said, Scott Harris, Dave Yam Yam, top guys to plug your channel.
Okay.
Rich said, sweet to Hook Flapper. Luke said,
Yeah.
hope you had a great session. It was nice to pop down.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Hopefully you have some leftovers when you're out next.
I do, mate. I do indeed, Luke. And next time I'm down here, mate, come pop down again. Bring a rod.
And no, they're talking to themselves.
Yeah.
I added another spanner. Right, are you packed up? You just got to sort your bait out.
The bait's all done, I believe.
Okay, can you see your bow as well?
I don't want to say goodbye. Everybody's been so lovely, and yeah, I will. Guys, how many likes have we had, and what's the subscribers first?
Oh my God, I'll get my phone out.
Excuse
'cause
me.
It doesn't update on there quick enough. So 135 subscribers
Yeah.
and 32 likes.
32 likes, 135 subscribers, guys. Like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, as I've said, and just being here, getting involved, and having a laugh. Yeah, the kids are they've had enough. But yeah, what day is it today? Thursday. So I'll have a word with Jen, see when we can go live next, and then next week we will be bringing something new, and hopefully, weather dependent and everything else, Matt and I will be out soon too. So, guys, from myself,
Mick said we're top people.
thank you, Mick. That's nice, actually. Yeah, no, that's nice. Mick, sorry, Mick, Nicola, Amanda, John, Pat, Colin, Tam, Richard, Hoy, Luke, Matt, Calvin.
You're not going to remember them all.
Thank you to each and every one of you. Rich and Leo, you know, guys, each and every one of you, thank you so much. If I didn't say your name out, I'm sorry. But yeah, thanks so much. What a great evening it's been with you guys. And yeah, try and go live from home, making up some rigs, and we'll just have a nice old chat. Kids can be in bed. We can have a nice chat. Jen can have a glass of wine, and
That's a rainy
yeah.
day job then.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Vas from Greece, taking the Blind Angler worldwide. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. So, and all those subscribers today. Get in.
Thank you all.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Night, guys. Night. I need to put the bucket in and that. So yeah.